Disclaimer: we're recording. I got a notification that Josh was trying to get on like 5 minutes ago.
Damn, let him in.
I know, but I wasn't on yet.
Oh shit.
But now he's not. He's not on.
Hey, he's the only guy that's not in Indian time.
Hey, message him and say, "Get back on now." Hirsch better not bitch out.
Say Hirsch for not bitch out.
Yep. I think Josh Gonnie really got his girl, so
You mean
he's got some
Letitia?
hard feelings there.
Damn.
Letitia Begay, if you're out there.
I thought it was Lakeisha.
Both, probably.
Let's see.
Got a special show tonight. I'm pumped up for this show. We're about to we're about to break some toxicity records here.
I know. That's what I was thinking about.
Nobody's gonna fuck with us.
That's what I was thinking about this whole time. I was like, who else but us would get Josh Gonnie?
Yeah.
Hey yo, but shout out to all the people on YouTube. I see the subscriptions are going up. We're at 23 now. I expect to see that about at 50, or else we're gonna stop releasing videos.
Yeah. Even if you don't listen or watch YouTube videos, just subscribe to help us out, to help
Yeah,
us
it really helps us out. I mean, I didn't
get
know
the shit
about
out
that
there.
before, but like I said, if we don't get 50, by maybe the end of July, I think we just stop releasing videos.
Yeah, I think we need to figure out how to do a YouTube live event and see how that goes.
Yeah, because I mean, the audience is the one that asks for the YouTube videos, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Whoever asked for the YouTube video better, share the content and share with your friends and tell them to subscribe. I think the video is pretty cool.
I do too. I mean,
I think
I
it
like
brings in different dynamic and more context to the conversation.
I will say though, I'm watching the video back. I'm like, oh shit, I better make sure that I'm not like doing anything weird. Like I'm more conscious of what I'm doing.
Yeah, before we didn't have to worry about anybody seeing the video content unless it was the promo.
Yeah, because you don't really realize what you're doing. Because we sit here for like what, 2 hours?
Yeah, probably longer, a little longer than that.
So like, I mean, it varies, but still, that's a long ass time to freaking just just sit in one spot, man.
I know.
All right,
That's why we gotta have our little drinks.
No, it's kind of crazy.
My little Red Bull. I mean,
I have coffee tonight.
nice. Hirsch said he's gonna be late.
Hirsch said he's gonna be late?
Yeah.
How late?
I don't know. I think his last period was probably over a month ago.
Oh damn, he's pregnant.
He's pregnant.
We're gonna lose him. He's not gonna be able to be on the pod anymore.
I know. He's gonna be like, sorry guys.
I became a mom. Can't do it. All right, well, fuck it. It's just you and I.
Father.
You and I right now. Let's talk about. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? You have anything on your mind?
Well, for the listeners, we are supposed to have Josh Gonnie, the famous Josh Gonnie of the Navajo Nation, to basically, give some advice to all the Nefs out there that are, trying to figure out what they're doing as far as a relationship or as far as getting women to like you. And that's
Kidding,
really
women don't
why
like you.
we got Josh Gonnie on here, because we wanted to hear him sprinkle his wisdom on the unks and then also on the nips that listen to this pod. So we got some questions lined up for him. Some of you might not know who he is. Um, who is he? Basically, Delmar, a little preview before he jumps
I'm
on.
not. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know a lot about him. What I do know about him is like girls. Uh, they like they've been using him for clout, I will say, because like the thing I've been seeing going around is like when Josh Gonnie hits you up in your DMs, you like screenshot it and post it to your like socials. So that's kind of strange. Like people don't like it, but women are like empowering him to continue to do this stuff because I don't know. Obviously, they like it. I mean, if you're posting it.
Yeah. So Josh Gonnie, he can really, I think a lot of people are trying to figure out this whole DM situation. Like, oh, when is it appropriate to, slide into the DM? And I think, that I don't have the answer to that question. So I think that's where Josh comes in and can fill in some of these mysteries.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, women need to ask themselves: Are they really baddies if Josh Gonnie hasn't slid in your DM?
Damn.
I mean, that's what I mean. That's what it seems like.
That I guess that has some validity to it.
I mean, they got to reevaluate their standings in baddiness.
Right. So if Josh Gonnie has ever been in your DMs, then you're at least like a 9, pushing the 10.
Yes, exactly. A 9
So
on the a 9. Actually, there you're 7 outside of the res, but you're 9 on the res.
so I guess that's why the women, they post the DMs when he DMs them, then they post it because that's like, hey, look at me, I'm a
Is that the
9.
native? Is that the native verified signal on your profile? If you ain't got a DM from Josh Gonnie, that means you're not verified as a
Yep,
baddie on the
you're not
res.
verified. You're not a verified baddie on the res. So you got to be. This is an opportunity too. It'd be cool if we could do it live, but ask women. The women could ask him, what are they doing wrong? What do they need to be doing in order to get his attention and other guys like him their attention, they who can certify them and get them that validation.
Damn, we're starting this podcast off toxic. Fuck. All right. Other than that, that's pretty much all we have to go through. And also, we have a list. Our list is 10 places you're going to meet your soulmate. So you guys need to stick around for that. You ladies that are still looking, you don't want to miss out on this.
You're kind of scratchy. What was it? The list?
Oh, I said the list is the 10 places you're going to meet your soulmate.
Damn, 10 places. That could
Yeah.
be at the church. That could be at school. That could be at the, I don't know, just off the top of my head, like where would you, like the library?
Who's meeting
The
their soulmate at the library?
Well, I think most people just meet on social media nowadays, right? Just like Josh
Online?
Gonnie. Yeah, they or not online dating. That's part of it, but just you know, you become friends with people online that you've never met before through social media.
So is Instagram and like Facebook just like a dating site then?
Yeah, date, put yourself out there.
But what if you're just trying to kick it with the bros? Stay connected with the bros.
Then you just text them or call them. Social media is for like the people you don't really know. You don't really have their phone number. You don't feel comfortable calling them or texting them. Then it's like, hey man, this is what I'm up to if you're interested.
How you feel about people having your real phone number?
Like anybody, like just anybody.
Okay, let's say you're interested in a girl and you guys really aren't like serious. Do you let her have your phone number off rip?
I used to, but then there was a one instance where like this girl, I wasn't even into her, but like we are in the same vicinity and we're all hanging out as a group, and she asked for my number, and she's like, "Is it okay if I get your number?" And I'm like, "All right, I guess that's okay," you know.
Yeah.
But then she like starts hitting me up like all day and like texting me and like calling, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Yo, meet me. Hey, can you meet me over here? Can you do this?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I just blocked her, but that was a weird instance. And so, but since then, I would think twice about it.
Yeah, see, I don't like people having my real phone number because it's, I don't know. It's just weird.
So you just like communicating with people through like the social media?
Yeah, I mean, preferably that's what I used to do. Like when I was actively going out and trying to date people. Oh
But
shit.
you're not actively trying to do that no more. You're
Well,
not
I don't
actively
know.
trying to date people nowadays.
Sometimes you have to work on yourself, bro.
Damn, you're just focusing on yourself now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to elevate myself, king.
Damn, are you about to enroll into classes pretty soon or what?
I'm about to lead master classes, bro. Damn.
Damn, you're about to get your PhD.
Yeah, pretty hard dick.
Damn, pretty hard dig. Hey, I think we have
Hey,
Mr. Josh Gonnie on the line. Are you there, sir? Hatish.
he's having some technical difficulty. Don't worry, it's cold. Sometimes it happens. This happens to men every once in a while. It's not you, it's us. Actually could be you because like sometimes just men have a hard time getting it up.
But I like to hear that you're, working on yourself and you're gonna come back stronger than before.
Thank you.
You're gonna turn into a male baddie, and then I don't know. Then what? Then what are you gonna do once you become the male baddie version of yourself that you aspire to? What are you gonna do at that point?
Then I'm gonna hoe out.
Damn.
Just kidding.
Fuck. That's messed up.
Oh shit. Yeah, but Mr. Joshua Ghani, as soon as you get your technical issues worked out, feel free to jump in.
Hey, we
Hey,
have Mr. Traditional,
we have
Mr. Tradish Trap over here,
we
Herschel
have
Clark. He just acts all
Herschelinia.
traditional just till he traps you. Then he's not as traditional. Damn, he's
Just
having technical difficulties too.
damn, what the hell's going on?
What's
What's
going
the
on the
problem,
res
Living?
today?
I thought Josh was down here though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
What's up, brother? Aho.
Let me
Welcome to the
my
sweat.
shit.
Glad you could join us. Even though you lifted up the blanket and now I'm all cold.
He just let all the heat out.
Yeah, he's let the heat out, man.
Not a blanket, it's a door. Hey,
It's all tradish.
It's a door. What? Explain yourself, Herschel.
The real tradition will understand that. Damn.
Damn, you're all scratchy, dude.
Am I really again? Shit.
Oh, it's a little better now.
He goes in and off like that, man. But let me,
Yeah.
Mr. Josh Gunny on it.
He's having technical difficulties right now.
Man, I know why.
And I can hear a little echo. I can hear myself.
All right, let me get my mic. Get my shit.
Sorry, audience. We're having some technical difficulties. You know how natives are. They never, check to see if it works before they try to get it to work. So the first time that they do it is the first time that they're doing it, and they're gonna have problems. You always got to have a practice run, people. Be professional. Is what I always say.
You guys want to cut this part then?
I guess so, yeah.
Damn, we have some good content too. I say we just fucking leave it.
Let's leave it.
Yeah, this is what we do. Behind the scenes, people, welcome to episode 79 and 80 officially. The time before this,
We at 80?
the time before this was just a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. Me and Adrian just kicking it. Tonight we have Herschel Clark, the Tradish Trap himself. We have Josh Gonnie. He's probably in your girl's DMs right now, making her feel special the way you should be doing. Take some notes
Damn.
from this guy.
This is how you make women feel special, guys. You got to get in their DM, say every morning, "Good morning, beautiful.
Right?
I hope you have a great day.
Hey, sunshine, how you doing?
Aho.
I just want you to know that, you know, I've been thinking about you all night, and I'm going to be thinking about you all day today. So,
You know how guys are doing it now, though? They're doing it like this. They're saying, you know what? I prayed for you yesterday. That's the new thing.
Dude, my mic is
That's
really
gay.
fucking staticky, bro. I don't know what it is. I can't fuck with it, but it goes in and off, man.
You should try
Like,
restarting your computer. That worked for you last time
would-
that your mic was all fucked
yeah,
up.
dude.
Oh, he just jumped up.
Damn.
Hey, Josh, you there? If you're there, give me a ho.
Hello, Josh. Are you there?
Well, for the audience, Josh is here. We can see him. And I don't know if he knows that we can see him and maybe he can't see us.
Yeah, I asked him to start his video, but I can't see his microphone emoji or icon, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, even if he's like just on the mic, that'd be fine. You don't have to
Yeah.
show your face, Josh.
But if you do, man, that's even more props to you, brother.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh shit, when Hirsch kind of threw me off a little bit. His traditional talking about blankets being doors and shit.
We were talking about how once once you become the male version of who you want to become, or the male baddie version of whatever your goal is, then you said you're just gonna hoe out after that.
I'm just kidding about the hoeing out part. But you know what? I don't
But
think
is that what you're saying women do though?
kinda, but I don't think men reach their peak baddiness until they have like a kid, or they're married, or they're engaged. I think those are where a man reaches his peak baddiness. Hey, I'm still here. Did
Okay.
I go crazy?
My internet fucked up. All right, well, fuck. These fucking Navajos, man.
Oh, Josh Gonnie's connecting his audio. All right, let's start the pod. Let's start it right here. Welcome to episode 79 and 80. I am Delmar Blackhorse. This is Adrian Dotson, and we have Joshua Gonnie.
Yes,
The
sir.
Hello.
The
I'm in
red,
the building.
Mr.
the
I'm
red
in the
Gonnie.
famous.
We got the red
Something
famous
like that.
Josh Gonnie on the line. What's going on, man?
Just sipping a Corona.
Hey!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, we need to match your energy, bro.
I know. We're
Damn.
fucking up now.
And yeah, just chilling. I heard about the Zoom video. I just want to check it out. You know, I do have fans. You know, it's pretty weird. Like I be going places sometimes, and they spot me. They're mostly natives, which is cool. You know, I love my people.
Yeah.
And like I went to the Indian hospital the other day, and they're like, "Hey!"
Damn, that's cool.
I thought they were talking to me to stop me to see if I got with their cousin or something, or their auntie or something.
Yeah.
But now they're like, "Hey, you're famous, and can I take a picture?" And same thing with these other guys from Tuba City. It was 4 big old native guys in a res truck. I was going to Subway, and these fools pulled over. I thought they were gonna jump me. And but they were like, hey, can we take a picture with you? And I was like, what the heck, you know? But it was cool though, you know. And yeah, it's been weird, you know, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, tell
Hey,
us a little
well, hey,
bit.
thank you for
Yeah.
jumping on the pod. First thing I want to say, hey, it takes a lot of guts to jump on here. Like, you don't know any of us, so we're just happy to have you, and we want to thank you for taking the time to just be on here.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to say that people out there, if they're listening, out there, I'm Navajo, I'm Twotsoni. My family's from Low Mountains. But I always give, you know, my white friends, you know, I have a lot of different, you know, race friends. And I always tell them where I'm from, you know. You got to know where you're from, man, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, see,
Before
Yeah, down
anything,
here.
before being, you know, that's why I talk to girls and women and, you know, everyone's, oh, how do you have all these girls? And
Yeah.
bro,
That's what I was trying
you
to-
got to be confident, man. You got to be confident. You got to know where you come from, you know.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah. So you're saying the women, they like the confidence, right?
Yeah, man.
Back
Like
into that?
I've been like in high school, I was like shy. Like when my whole high school, I was like not quiet. I was sort of quiet, but after that, I was like, man, I'm gonna be myself. And girls see that, you know. And I don't like. I used to stutter, be nervous, but now I don't care. You know, I just drink and I work and drink. I don't just drink, but
Yeah.
I usually drink. You know, when it's my day off or you know.
So how'd you overcome like the shyness or the quietness? And like I think a lot of natives are like that, you know.
Because I used to do
intimidated.
stand-up comedy. I did stand-up comedy 10 years ago.
There
And
you go.
even before that, yeah, like actually like 12 years ago, to be honest. And you know, and being in front of people, a large crowd. Like one time I had 100 people in one room, and I was cracking jokes. And bro, once you're not afraid of rejection, that's the key. You know, you don't give a. I don't know, are you allowed to cuss on here or not?
Yeah,
I
fuck
don't
yeah.
man.
Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know if I was like some kind of, you know. But anyways, yeah. Once you don't give a fuck, once you don't get that feeling, you don't give a fuck. Then you know, then you know, just say what you gotta say, you know. And if people don't like it, then you know, then I guess you're not cool. Move on, you know, whatever.
Man,
For
that's
sure,
pretty
man.
cool. Hey, we were talking before you came on. We were talking about I think guys need to actually girls need to reevaluate themselves if you haven't found their way into their DMs, because like you finding your way into their DMs is like the verified signal now. That's like, so all these baddies out there that think they're baddies, I don't think they're baddies unless you've slid in their DMs. Because I'm gonna say you have a good nose for like sniffing out like baddies.
All right, my bad. Someone was blowing up my phone right now. I had to decline him. But I mean, my bad. But you said something about baddies. What'd you say? My bad.
No, I was saying that all these girls that think they're baddies, they need to reevaluate themselves unless they've gotten a DM from you. So I'm saying you're out here giving these girls this clout, and you're doing it for
I know,
free.
man. And some of them use it against it towards me. Like this one girl, she's real pretty. She's like, hey, let's pretend we're in a fake relationship. Let's say we're together.
Damn, that's toxic.
You know me, I'm a dumbass. I agreed. So I was like, all right, I'm down. And yeah, bro, we did a fake relationship. People started commenting and laughing, which is cool, you know. Me, I know people joke. I don't take nothing serious. Like, I just have Facebook, like I said, to hit on girls and talk to relatives on the res. You know, and I yeah, bro. Like I don't take it too serious. Like I don't take it serious, but I don't know. If you get to know me in real life, I'm cool and chill, you know. But if you hit me in the DMs with the girls, what up, girl? What up? You know, I'll be spitting because I'm single, you know. But
yeah.
Hell yeah. So
Hey, I have a
all you
question.
aunties out there, Josh Gonnie single.
Court.
Hit him up in the DMs. We're
Court.
you, Courtney.
well, right now me and this girl, she said I had her kid allegedly. I had to take a paternity test.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to take a paternity test next week. So right now I'm not really available until I see if this is my kid or not. It's like some Mari stuff going on in my life right now.
Hey, so
that's
So if that's your kid, you're gonna leave with that woman or what?
Well, if that's my kid, I'm gonna of course raise my kid. Like I'm not a deadbeat father, you know. But I'm gonna reevaluate the situation with the girl because I mean, yeah, she's pretty, but we didn't really know each other. We just, you know,
Damn,
just-
one night stand.
it was. I knew her for a couple of weeks, you know, but yeah, I mean, we didn't really plan it, and she moved back to her res, and then she messaged me on Facebook last Thursday saying she might have my kid, and I'm like, yeah. So I've been laying low on Facebook, but first I gotta find this out myself, you know. I gotta find out if it's Josh Jr. or not, you know. So
Hey.
if you see me on Maury, you know, don't, you know, give me a shout out.
Yeah, man.
No,
for
no.
sure.
If it is your kid, we're gonna see you all like changed men.
Yeah, for real. If
Yeah,
it
man.
is my kid, I can't be posting strippers or, you know, crazy stuff like this. For real.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
but
Go
have
ahead.
you got? Hey, Adrian, have you ever had that happen to you? Like the dreaded, it might be your kid.
Yeah, I think one time, but she was just lying though. She wasn't even pregnant, so
Damn, why would she lie to you like that?
I don't know, man.
That's
Women
fucking
are
toxic,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, that's toxic to lie about that. But
'Cause that-
or maybe
that's a-
she was, or I don't know. I don't remember, but it was a while ago. What about you?
Never ever really nah, never happened to me. But I don't know.
Well, that's good. I just dumped water on my head. Sorry, it's hot out here. I'm in Phoenix. Where you guys at?
Yeah, we're in
Hey,
Phoenix
we're in
too.
Phoenix too.
Oh, you're in Phoenix?
Yeah.
I'm outside to smoke. I don't know. I have a medical card. I smoke medical marijuana.
Damn.
And
What
yeah,
you,
I'm just out here.
What's your condition that you have a medical card?
Well, I got an accident on a bus like 6 years ago. I was on a bus coming home from a job interview, and somebody hit the bus from behind, and the bus like shook, and all the people flew in the back. It was crazy. It was like something out of the movies, bro. And yeah, ever since then I landed on my back against a pole. My big ass went boom against a pole. Ever since then, I like back problems, but you know, I mean, I'm not gonna blame it on that. I like to smoke too, but that's how I got the card, you know.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. So,
Yeah,
So
well,
where you guys from? My bad. Where you guys from?
man.
Well, I'm originally I'm from Utah, but I grew up in Chinle, Arizona, so I'm from the res.
Yeah, I'm from
Oh.
Flagstaff. That's where I grew up.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
What about you? Where'd you grow up? Oh, you said Low Mountain.
Phoenix, but my family's from Low Mountain, which
Oh,
is
okay.
by Pinion, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, where in Phoenix are you at? In Tempe?
I mean, no, I live in like down, like I guess Biltmore area. It sounds good, but I live on 24th Street in Indian School area, like sort of
okay.
like little like downtown, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just been working, watching the Suns game. My
Hey,
team.
yeah, I
Oh,
like
yeah.
the lanyard,
Shout
man.
out
I'm
to-
looking
shout out
at
to the
that. I'm
Suns.
like,
Yeah.
shit.
Bro, I've been a Suns fan since '93. That's how old I am. I went to the parade in '93. My aunt took me. That's how young
Dang.
I was. 7 years old, bro, when that happened. And I seen it, but I was young. I remember a lot of stuff, a lot of people. It was like it's crazy. But if we win, I'm going back to the parade. Lit.
Man, if we win, this is gonna be crazy here. I don't know. You think we're gonna riot if we win?
People
I think
probably
our fans been showing up. We'll be good. We're not that type of crowd to riot. We're not like the Detroit Pistons fans or you know.
Like,
Or like, you know,
I would like to say that, but I don't know, man.
what? I'm on a Zoom call. One of my neighbors showed up, but he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm on a Zoom meeting call.
It's all
Well,
job
podcast.
interview.
I'm on a Zoom meeting. That's cool.
He's all job interview.
I'm on a job interview.
Hey.
I'm on a job interview to get the honeys. Hey.
Hey. But yeah, so I'm glad to have you on here. Like, one of the things that I wanted to clear up, not knowing anything about you, like the only reason why I knew about you was because of the DMs that like girls would post. So I'm just like, you know what, this guy has a story. So I just want to hear his side of the story. And it just sounds like people just use your attention as clout for themselves.
Yeah, honestly, some girls do. Like at first, yeah, like they'll lose one. Let's take a picture. You know, I like taking pictures too. Don't get me wrong, but I could feel it off the bat. You know, let's start with a picture, and then I don't know, man. It's just like, And then yeah, there's some girls, and there's a lot of girls like when they hit me up when they break up with their boyfriends or girlfriends. Like I don't know,
Damn.
I'm like Captain Save a Navajo.
Hey.
Yeah, like girls always hit me up. Like
Damn.
this happened last week. My friend I haven't seen in 2 years. She I haven't spoken to her because she had a boyfriend. She found out he was bi, and guess who she hit up crying? Me. Like, hey, I need to spend the night. Like, I need to stay for a couple days. One night became a weekend, and then I had to tell her, like, this ain't Motel 6,
This ain't
Damn, he ain't no
Motel
simp.
6.
Yeah, for real. They get too comfortable sometimes. But no, I understand everybody needs help. I'm not hating. Like everybody does need help sometimes, But sometimes, I read a quote, sometimes people take your kindness for they want to use that against you, And some girls are like that, and they want to use, your money, your place to stay, your car, whatever, But you gotta
Wait,
watch out for them girls.
yeah.
That's all I gotta say. You gotta
So-
watch out for them girls.
So do you think you're too nice to women or just to people in general? Sometimes.
No. Sometimes yeah, I can. Like every time I invite a girl, I always pay for the meals and the dinner because I think if you invite somebody,
Gentlemen.
you should pay. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
think
like
so too.
yeah, like I'm not cheap or if I invite a girl I haven't met, like, but if I met her and we know each other, we're cool, then yeah, well, you'll know if you're in a friend zone or not. But hey, you got yourself, or I'll buy a few drinks, But if somebody you don't know, you invite them, yeah, you should pay for them. Like guys should pay. But other than that, like, but not keep over and over and over. If you're just in a friend zone, you got to know if you're in a friend zone or not.
Yeah, man. So have you been in like a real relationship recently? Like, it seems like you
Yeah,
have a
I
lot of
did.
girlfriends, but like, do you long-term
Yeah,
relationships?
I did. I posted on Facebook a while ago, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I was with this girl and she lived with me. She was on the res. She lived with me and for 3 months, and then I
Yo.
was working, and I came back, and she cheated on me, bro. She had hickeys on her neck, and
Damn.
she said it was a spider bite. She was like, "Oh, it was a spider bite."
Were
And
they Tuba City style or were they
Cuba City
Windy
style. I
Rock?
know what a hickey looks like. I even posted on Facebook. I was like, I need a hickey expert. I'm like, is this a hickey? Everybody agreed it was a hickey. Like, she said it was a bite mark, a spider bite mark.
Damn. So it ended all because of a spider bite, Mark?
Yeah, and then she told me after I interrogated her, I've been watching a lot of cop shows and like First 48 and JCTV. I take notes on how cops interrogate, people. And I interrogated her and everything, and her story changed. It went from a spider bite mark towards the end. She said her cousin pinched her on the neck while they were playing spin the bottle. So if the story changes, bro. If this, I'm like, why are you playing spin the bottle with your cousins? Like, come on, man. Like,
what
yeah,
the fuck?
that's what I was like, you got to get out. Like, hell no, you can't be my baby mama. I'm good.
Damn, is
So,
that
yeah.
what you're trying to do? Are you trying to like find somebody?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to settle down. Yeah, because I'm older now. I'm 36. I'm not like the young dog I used to be in my 20s or early 30s. I'm getting older. We're just gonna get older, and I don't want to die, like by
Damn,
myself. I want to have a kid, or
You're like Hirsch then. We have another guy that's about to jump on the pod. He's one of our pod brothers, but he's a little older too. So you guys will probably have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, as you get older, you want to settle down with a girl. I could keep playing the game, but it gets old. After a while, it's like moving on to different girls. After a while.
I have a question. Can you get out of the friend zone? Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, you can, but it doesn't happen quick. Like I've been in a friend zone with this girl. She's she's like, you have no chance. We're just friends. And then I got a hot girlfriend, unicorn. This girl. I got a beautiful girlfriend, and when she see me with this hot ass girl, that girl, she had doubts like, why is she with him? And then I started treating her good in front of her, and then this other girl wanted to come back to me like, hey, we should want to go on a date, and I was like, I thought you put me in a friend zone. Like I thought I never had a chance. And she goes, no, I know. But yeah, girls can if you step your game up, I guess, you know? And if you
I have a,
yeah, go ahead.
I have a theory that like the way you get out of the friend zone is starting a bad argument with them.
True. And then when they think they're gonna lose, sometimes, yeah, it just depends on the girl. But sometimes, like, if you feel like the victim, you know, they might, you know, you might be out the friend zone.
Damn. Hey, Josh, would you ever marry a girl that has kids already?
Yeah, I would. I have. You know, I'm not younger. In my 20s, I said no. In my 20s, I was like, hell no. I don't want to be a girl with kids. But as I got older, in my 30s, it seems like every girl has a kid in my age range, you know? So
Yeah.
you just gotta accept it, you know. And if you really love the girl, then yeah, you gotta accept the kid, you know.
So you
Yeah,
said you dated a girl that had kids?
Yeah, I have. She had
Yeah.
2 kids.
How was that? Like, how'd you get along with like the kids and stuff?
It was cool, you know. She's like, oh, the kids ain't part of your life, really. But on Father's Day, she made him say Happy Father's Day. I'm like, oh, it was awkward, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, no, you don't have to do all that. Like, you don't have to do all that, you know.
Yeah. Oh, make him a cake and stuff.
Yeah.
He's all, hey, Dad. Oh,
It's like
sorry.
that meme. It's like that one meme. Say hi to your new daddy, or. But yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, I think yeah, that's true. Is like, you know, we talked about this on earlier episodes. Like, dating in your 30s, a lot of women, they do have kids now, so it makes it less the slim pickings out there.
Exactly.
Unless you date someone that's super young, you know.
Exactly.
Which men can do.
Yeah, I mean we're all over 30 on this podcast now. We without Neff, but we're all over 30 now. So one thing that I will say I have noticed is women over the age of 30, they have kind of unrealistic standards. Like they expect you to do all like check all these boxes, and they don't hold themselves to that same standard. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, they from social media and all like videos, movies, they want the perfect. They think it's gonna be like the perfect, you know. That's why a lot of girls like end up breaking up or they end up leaving. They think like, oh, Josh Gonnie, like they think you know, like have a. Some girls think I'm rich, like super rich. they're like, hey, you know, I thought you were rich. I you know, like,
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, they're just using you.
Yeah, and then that's off the bat, you know, they're using you. Yeah, so, but yeah, there's a lot of girls that have high standards, like for real, like too high, you know. And
yeah, and then they wonder why they can't find a man, and they're like too picky.
Yeah, they're too picky. It's like, you know, either slim pickings, like you said, and you know, and Josh Gonnie's in the mix, you know. So you gotta make your choice, you know.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up? This is Hirsch. You see Josh?
Yeah, what's up, Josh? First of all, shout out to the big fellas, man. Big fellas need love too.
Yeah. Big fellas need love too.
Big fellas.
I'm on a podcast.
Hey, nice meeting you though, but welcome to the pod, man. I apologize.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, I apologize to the listeners. Shit. Like Dale said and Adrian said, natives and technology, we still learning, man. We still learning. But is my mic good now? Am I clear? Am I good?
Yeah, you are coming in clear, buddy.
I sound like a Riz or Urban Native.
I think Josh's drug dealer just came over, so he had to.
Yeah,
put
dude,
us on
look at his fucking. Is that his front of his house?
Put us on pause. Yeah.
Straight thugging, man.
Yeah, it looks like some of those places I used to go back in ASU where
well, house parties.
Look more like a trap house now.
Yeah, you used to have a girl that liked to buy weed, and you always go to the shitty places.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be right back, guys.
He's all trying to buy a nickel.
Damn, he got a 40. He's holding a 40 in his head. God,
I had to get another beer.
Y'all see that 40?
No, he's real, man. He's a real.
Hey, what do you
dude,
think?
So.
You think it's a Mickey's, or do you think it's a high gravity?
No, it's a St. Ives, man.
It's a St. Ives.
Ask him.
Oh, it's a Corona.
Oh, Corona. My bad. I prejudged.
Yeah, I'm prejudged. Yeah.
I don't drink the cheap stuff. I like Mexican beer. If you know me, I like Corona. I like Dos Equis.
Yeah. Where do you like to
I don't
hang
mess
out
with the
at?
cheap stuff. I don't drink high gravity.
Modelo? You like
Oh
Modelo?
shit! I used to
I usually
drink
like the
high
strip.
gravity. I'll be honest. I used to
that?
drink high gravity.
Wait, OE high gravity?
Yeah, it used
Yeah.
to be my shit.
XG.
Mine used to be
Because back in
Buc-ee's.
back in college, I didn't have a lot of cash. So it's like, give me the OE.
What about the steel?
I never did the steel. I had the
The
cans
steel.
though, but never
Just
the
hardcore.
full fucking 40.
Y'all ever see a 12-pack?
I've done the steel, but I had a
I
bad
have.
hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit. Yeah, you're right. Like when you do the steel, the shitty beers give you the worst hangovers. And you
Malt
stink
liquor.
the next morning.
Yeah, malt liquor.
Yeah, you do.
Nasty.
Yeah.
The
But my bad. I
smells-
mean, so did you guys ever get some background on who Josh Gonnie was or who he introduced himself?
Yeah, we were saying that like girls that call themselves baddies need to reevaluate their status if Josh Gonnie hasn't found his way in their DMs. You're not a baddie if you don't have a DM from Josh Gonnie, I'm telling you.
All right. So Josh, that kind of brings up a question: is what should women be doing, in order to attract, quality men into the DMs?
Into the DMs. Well, okay. First off, being in the DMs is already bad because there's. I think you can't really find love on the internet. You can. I have met a girl on the internet, but like it's hard to say in the DMs. You'll have me popping up, like, but I don't know,
Yeah, that's
man.
what
It's
we're
hard to say. Like, I don't. It's hard to say if a girl meets a guy on the internet. I don't know. I meet girls everywhere, schools. I go. I've been in church a
Powwows,
few
song and
times.
dance.
I mean, strip
say church?
powwows. Yup.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been to church a few times. I met a girl that was a church girl, but yeah, she found out I like to drink and smoke, and yeah, she left me real quick.
Damn.
She's too judgy, man. You don't need her, Josh. She's judging you
shit,
like
yeah.
that. You don't need that shit in your life.
But
And she don't like sports.
damn.
Hey, the ice
They got the ice cream man coming over.
Hey, you
I'm
the
in the
hood.
hood. I'm in the hood, bro.
We got Big Worm
My
pulling
homie
up
just-
on you.
My friend just showed up.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Hey,
what
what's
up?
up, man?
My security guard showed up.
I think I know that guy.
Dang, security guard.
I'm there goes the ice cream truck.
Damn, okay.
Hey, man, you're keeping it real, man.
Yeah,
Holding it
keeping
down.
it straight res.
Man, I don't even know what to say. I'm not even a
Yeah.
thug. My street credit went away now. Shit.
You're back to
I'll be right back.
hey,
This is straight
but
hood.
it's good to see you. Man, were you
Yeah.
expecting to walk into this?
No, I mean, fuck. I thought he had technical difficulties just as much, but man, I mean, he sounds pretty cool. So let's interview. Did you guys ever interview him? Did you guys get some questions out of him?
Yeah, we've been talking with him.
What
I got
up,
some big fella
guys?
questions.
Hey, man, we want to know about your story about I
Have
guess
some
you
beef shrimp.
eat up and you went little.
What was the question?
So as a big fella, what's your concepts of like? I don't know if you probably heard. Anyways, when we interview people, especially men, we ask them if they have a shrimp dick or a googie duck. Do you know the definition of those, or do we have to explain it to you?
A shrimp dick is like a micro penis. Is that or no?
Yeah.
Delmore, as the president of the shrimp gang, is that
Yes.
accurate? Okay, that's
Yes,
a acceptable answer.
it's not so much micro because if you've seen a shrimp,
He
think
said
popcorn shrimp.
So, what about a gooey duck? What's your definition of gooey duck?
Gooey duck's huge, buddy. Like a big
Huge duck?
snail.
Big snap. Well, I'm probably in the middle. I'm not. If I did, I'd probably be a porn star, but I'm not.
Dang.
So you're average.
I'm average, but yeah, a lot of girls, my
laughing to see you naked, huh?
nah, my friend's proud.
That's fucked
But-
up, man.
Yeah. This
Hey,
podcast is live. I was like,
My bad.
we good. Nah, but now, a lot
His
of
buddies
girls,
all, oh, you fucking afraid to get naked. Is that what he said?
they usually. I have a casting couch in my room. I call it my casting couch.
Hey,
Hey,
got
hey,
the pink
Josh.
bus.
Explain what a casting couch is to the audience, to the listeners. Some of you guys may not know.
All right. So if you watch X videos or any porn, well, if you don't, then I guess it's just like some guy. He tricks tricks beautiful women into banging him.
Yeah,
Well, they show up for a job. They showed up for he says there's a job, but at the end there is no job. Like, yeah, they want to be porn stars. These girls want to be like porn stars. He puts a fake ad up, and then he ends up banging them on his couch, which they call the casting couch. And then at the end, they think they're gonna get a call back, for, to get a job, to be a porn star, but they're not. They just got banged and used, and yeah. But
Wow.
I don't.
Hey, Josh.
What up?
Hey Josh, are you aware of are you familiar with a porn star named Sammy Parker?
Yes, I heard of her.
Okay, I just learned about her like maybe 2 weeks ago, but it's kind of crazy. I didn't realize she was native.
Yeah, I seen her. Some guy told me on Facebook. Yeah, he said this girl I was dating, Unicorn, my ex-girlfriend, he said looked like her. He sent me a picture.
Damn.
He said that looks like her, and I was
Wait,
like, oh,
wait.
shit.
So your ex name is Unicorn, correct?
Well, yeah, I called her that. Yeah,
Hey,
because when I first met her, she had Unicorn socks on.
Oh,
That's how I met her.
That's it.
See? Josh Gonnie you're a sweet man. See,
No,
females
so I was
listen,
drunk.
man.
I was drunk, and I forgot her
He's
name.
romantic.
I forgot her name, and I just fuck it. I'm gonna call her Unicorn.
Fuck, never
Unicorn
mind. I
girl.
take my shit back.
Oh no! When you forget their names, you gotta take them to Starbucks and make them order, so that way they put their names on the cup.
That's true. I've done that where I met a girl, but her name was weird. My friend was named Anna Alicia. How the fuck am I gonna remember that Anna Alicia?
Yeah, that's pretty
So
long.
I
Shout
was like
out
a
to
tongue
Anna Alicia.
twister. Yeah, and fucking yeah, man. It was hard, and yeah, I need to do that. She got mad when I asked her, hey, what was your name? I asked her name like 3 times. And yeah, girls will get mad after a while.
I take my shit back, man. All right.
Hey, but guys, let me start this podcast off correctly. I want to ask you guys how you are doing, but I want to do it using your zodiac signs. So, Adrian, let's start with you. What's your zodiac sign?
It's a Taurus.
A Taurus. Okay, let me see. Let me click on Taurus really quick. All right. So today, whatever you visualize today will likely materialize in the near future. Taurus. People are clamoring to make themselves heard, so jump in with your opinion. Keeping things balanced in your world means getting your needs met as well. Don't sacrifice your well-being just to maintain the peace. Make changes that benefit all parties involved. Hey, that's a good horoscope. Hey, Josh, what's your horoscope? Or what's your sign?
Your zodiac.
I'm a Scorpio.
A Scorpio. Let's see what Josh Gonnie has.
I'm born on Halloween.
Damn, that's why you're
cool.
all
Yeah, that's why my friends don't make fun of me. Like,
That's why.
that's why you look like a pumpkin.
Hey, sexy pumpkin.
Dang.
All right, here you
Chill
go.
out, Delmar. Damn.
All right, so Scorpio, put on a hold on. Put on a noble demeanor before you leave the house this morning. Scorpio, the key is to smile from ear to ear and just keep smiling. There's a great deal of power available to you, so put it to good use. Open your heart and freely express your love, because it will brighten up other people's lives too. Keep your chin up, your shoulders back, and be proud. See, ladies, that's why he's in your DMs. He's just trying to make you feel good. Shoot.
Exactly.
Exactly. Trying to give you the
No.
attention that you don't get from your mans.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what I hate about this day and age? When you say what's up to a girl, like, hey, nice to meet you, you're very beautiful.
Damn,
The,
for real.
the next thing they always say is, hit up my content, or sign up for my content, It's
Damn.
never like, no, thank you, nice to meet you, nah, that don't happen these days no more. Now you gotta pay and subscribe, and before they even want to talk to you. Yeah, I hate that. That's what I hate about these days now.
I mean, well, Josh, you go after tens, right? Tens and above. So a lot of those
Fucking
10s and above are just like celebrity status. Well, have you ever approached a celebrity knowing they're a celebrity, or did you find out later?
I don't know. It's just weird. Like I went to Snaps and people were trying to take pictures of me.
There ain't no damn
Yeah,
celebrities.
everybody knew me. Yeah, they're like this guy.
You the only one. You the celebrity there at Snap. Shout out to Snaps.
Shout out to Snap.
On Indian School.
Snap
Get off that
right up the
railroad.
Snap Lounge.
Yep, I know where Snaps is. I've been there quite a few times in my time. So
Well, one time I brought Unicorn to Snaps, and like 3 native guys tried fighting me.
Damn, why?
damn.
I was with a pretty girl, and they're like, "Why?" In front of me, like, "How do you get this girl?" You're like, and I was like,
Wow,
"What the
they
fuck?"
hating, huh? Yeah, that's hating.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
you
good
smoking a
stuff, buddy.
blunt? You smoking?
Yeah.
Can I see your
Smoking a
card real
blunt.
quick? Hey.
No, he already showed us. He said,
Yeah, he has
It's
one.
about phone.
"Hey,
Damn.
speaking of fighting, do you want to go into you getting into a fight?"
A jump? Yeah, I got
Yeah,
jumped.
you got jumped,
So
right?
last
You got
October,
Mhm.
I was hanging out with this girl, and everything was cool. She was pretty. Her mom went to babysit her kids, and she came here. I knew her from work. She used to work with me at Nike in Tempe. We used to work together. Anyways, we hung out with the Zips, had a good time. Next thing you know, it was like 11 o'clock, and we left back to our house. I had nothing to drink. She said, "Let's keep drinking until my mom called. Then I got to go home." So we walked to Circle K. Like, and here there were some dudes down like on the next block in the end. They were like bumping music. And we started walking and they started hollering at her. And then they started cursing. Yeah, and anyways, we got in a scuffle. We went back to my house. She ended up leaving, and she took my lighter. She smoked cigarettes, and she took my lighter. And I went to back to Circle K to buy a lighter. That's when I got jumped
Nasty.
by the same dude that got jumped.
Damn, man, that sucks.
Yeah,
So they
I got
just- they
jumped.
just-
And they stole my phone about Buddy.
Oh, your phone,
Hey,
your money.
Josh, did they jump you because you're a big fella? You know that vibe we get from a big fella's point of view. Like people just want to pick on us for no reason. Is that you think that's the reason why they jumped you?
Well, I think they jumped me because that girl I was with before, the first time we were coming back, they were hollering, remember? And she was cussing them out, like, "Get a job, losers." And they're already hating from then. And then they see me go back. I think they're just hating because the girl said something to them. And I don't know, maybe I was big. Yeah, maybe that's probably why. I was fighting one dude one-on-one. Next, I woke him back to the ambulance and my face was messed up. And they kicked my back. They hit me a beer bottle back of the head.
Damn.
No witnesses, no surveillance cameras, of course.
Really? Damn.
And these dudes I just remember these dudes called the cops in the ambulance and waited for me. And I couldn't see nothing, but they're like, "Yeah, we got here. You're laying on the floor, bloody." And I was like, damn, I could almost lost my life, That's why I'm enjoying this blunt. I'm enjoying this cold Corona. I'm talking with you guys, It's not about, about getting laid or getting beautiful girls, about enjoying life. Because, like I said, I could have lost my life that night, and shit, I wouldn't be here, I guess.
Yeah, that's one thing
a good
that
perspective.
yeah, we heard about you getting jumped, and because like you said, you're kind of res famous, so people know about you, and we have talked about you in the past. And I was under the impression that you got beat up because people were finding you in their girls' DMs. But now that you explained that story, I don't come off it. I don't think anyone deserves to get their ass kicked like that. So sucks
Yeah,
that
they
that
stole my
happened to you.
phone and my wallet and my buddy. I had like $100 on me. They stole my money. I mean, whatever, but I made a GoFundMe page right after, and I explained everything. Like I got jumped that night, but then I did get thank you to the people that donated the $800. It really did help because I didn't go to work for a
$800?
month. But I didn't work for a month, but I mean, I had to heal up, but it took a while. But I'm
Yeah,
back to normal.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
ready for round 2. Those guys they're listening.
Hey, you know,
But yeah,
if you
it
want to
sucks.
shout
It
them
was like a
out,
wussy move, Like
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't. Me personally, I really don't feel like people who jump people. I think that's a bitch move in my perspective. Because I've got jumped in my time too, and it is. I kind of believe your story because you do when you get jumped, you got to target just one person, right? And then whatever happens to the rest, like people pounding you, you still at least get your hits in. So that's real shit right there. But shit, man, your pictures look pretty rugged, and yeah, like you said, man, you survived it. you're living your life. You know, that's what it's all about, just enjoying. But
Mm.
yeah, it looked pretty intense, man. So
Yeah, everybody know for a while people did think because I was messing with a girl or in their DMs. That's why I got jumped. But no, it had nothing to do with that. It was random. Like I could have avoided it by walking the other way. So I gotta take precautionary. You gotta know your surroundings, you know?
yeah.
Like I was drinking that night, so I wasn't paying attention, and yeah, bro, you gotta know your surroundings. Like if there's people, bad people or whatever, go the opposite way or take a Uber, you know, let's avoid the situation, you know?
That's some good shit right there. Avoid the situation because you put yourself in there. Yeah, you don't want to. And the girl was talking shit. Do you blame her?
Yeah, well, they were like hollering at her, and yeah, she did talk back, but I mean, I don't really blame her to be honest, because she was that's just her personality. She's loud, you know. Like she's not the type to be quiet. Like if someone's talking shit, she'll say something. So no, like, it just happened, I guess. But she was just talking
Yeah.
shit, you know. I mean, she was just doing it to defend herself, and so I don't really blame her at all.
You know what? I will say one thing that I learned through this whole interview process is that you're actually a really nice guy. Like I didn't know anything about you, like I said before we came into this, but you know what? I do like your perspective on life and just enjoying life while we're here. So I can appreciate that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell my fans. Like fans that are listening. Like I'm not just in there to DM just to bang you, you know. I do like to smoke. I like to drink. I like to have fun, you know. I live life. I'm single now. Before I was tied down, I couldn't do none of this.
Damn,
Like my girl had to
unicorn.
be here watching me smoke. Yeah. And yeah, bro, I couldn't do nothing. And I had another girlfriend before that, Melody. And yeah, man, but now I'm free
Come on.
like a dove. I'm free like a dove.
You
So I
gotta
can do
find another
whatever.
dove, man.
Hey,
You gotta
Hershey
get two
dated a
doves.
Melody.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Wait, what was Melody's last name?
Yeah, what's her last name? Because Hersh dated a Melody not too long ago. I'm just kidding. We're fucking with you.
It better not be Melody Clark or Lisa Jeannie. Melody be gay. I know all the melodies.
Hey, you better not be Melody Black.
From what area?
Hey,
That's not her.
yeah.
No, it's not her. Not a bit. We're all giving out names. I hope I don't get sued. It was just
She's all Melody Dotson.
like-
Damn.
No,
Hey, but yeah, I'll agree with you on Dell's I guess perspective on just meeting you. We don't know you, I don't know you. But you seem pretty cool right now. But I wanna see Josh Gonnie when 12 deep in his 12 pack or whatever, a couple blunts in, and then maybe a different Josh Gonnie will come out. You think so?
maybe if there's. I mean, I talk more when I'm drunk. Yeah, but I don't know.
So what encourages you to go up to girls and asking them if you want to take a selfie? A lot of them, what's the percentage of them saying no, or some of them saying get away?
Well, most of the girls I know them. I know them. Or I had to struck up a conversation. You can't just walk up to any girl and say, "Can I take a selfie?" They're always gonna say,
Yeah,
say no. They're gonna say no, bro. Unless they're like work at Hooters and they get paid for it, or if they're cheerleaders. Yeah, they're gonna say no. So you got to talk to them first and get to like know them somewhat. Then when you feel comfortable real quick, then ask when you ask. Bam.
All right, just ask. I'm taking notes, but continue. Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it usually goes. Because I have asked girls like, "Hey, can I take a selfie?" And they always say no. Like, no, you creep, or for what, or pay me, or something. You know.
Oh man, yeah, that's true, man. And I give you. Is it just your courage going up to them and
Usually when I'm drunk, I don't give a fuck. And
You don't
yeah,
give a
I'm
fuck.
like, hey, what's up, girl? Like, you look pretty. Can I get a selfie with you? And if you say it like that, they always say for what, or like why you pervert, or if they're like gold diggers, or like pay me. And yeah, I'm not getting charged like $50 for like 2 photos. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I see some of your pictures. There's some pretty girls that you take pictures with, so that's why I thought I asked a little
Most
bit.
of them I know them. Unless they're strippers, I know them. Because I used to go to strip club a lot before the pandemic, but not no more. I had a sidekick, my old boss. His name was Virgil.
Damn.
We used to go to the strip club all the time back in the before COVID. we're like top customers there. Like, I don't know. He spent a lot of money. I went, and after a while, you'll know strippers, and some of them we did hang out with, and it was pretty cool. We
I
took
see.
play pool with them, but yeah.
Damn. So, do you feel like yourself do you feel like you're a celebrity now? Do you, like when you go out in public, do people know who you are? Do the people say, "Hey, that's Josh Gonnie over there"?
Do I feel like a celebrity? No, because a celebrity's rich. You know, a celebrity has money. I'm broke.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, no, I do know. Yeah, it is weird. People, yeah. Like I said, the Indian hospital, I took pictures with some people. Some lady gave me free masks. That was like
At
native masks
IHS?
from the Indian hospital. Yeah, I just
Dude, that's a good clout shit.
recognizing it.
So if you
I'll
could
take a
get
picture with her.
yeah, if you could get some selfies at IHS, your native famous just went to another level, man. Because I never had anybody.
No,
IHS
this is the
shit.
highest level. Somebody gave me a bag of pinon seeds. Pinon? They gave me a bag of pinon. And I took a
Damn.
selfie with the lady. She gave me a bag of pinions, bro.
That's
Yeah.
badass. That's a shout out, man.
That's
you know
when
that's some love.
That's
some
shout
love
out to my natives. Yeah. Hey, that's cool though, you know. I mean, they're not gonna give me money. I don't expect money, but that's cool. She gave me piñons. I'll take it. I'll take some piñons any day.
Hey Hirsch, to continue with the zodiac sign thing.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
your zodiac sign?
I'm the same as Adrian, so whatever you said, I felt that energy. So same thing
Damn it.
as Taurus, man. Yeah.
What
What
are
is
you, Demo?
yours? Yeah, what's yours, Demo?
Cancer. Says this day will be agreeable. There is a dynamic energy in the air that's fueling your fire.
Hey, that's Josh Gonnie's here. That's why.
Have a good time regardless of what you do. An adventurous, high-spirited approach will get you to where you need to go in every situation. You have the
Damn.
power to make important transformations that will help you in your future. Damn, why mine gotta be all serious?
No, that
Yeah.
sounds like Josh Gonnie's approach to life and what he's been
Yeah.
doing, what he just
Yeah.
explained, just living every scenario the way he sees it, man.
You
Hey,
guys want to do
Josh.
sex zodiac signs?
I thought we were gonna get into the list.
Oh, you want to do the list?
Yeah, but Josh, why did your Facebook get deleted? Did you delete it or did Facebook delete it?
No, Facebook hated on me because they said I had to verify my identity, which I clicked a button and it said error. And it said I had to do it in 30 days. I emailed them. No one responded until after 32 days, and it said it blocked my whole account, bro. I was pissed.
Damn, someone else is trying to be Josh Gonnie,
Yeah.
but there's only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
Navajo Savage now. You'll
Hey.
see me I'm still on Facebook.
Is it
I'm
really Navajo Savage?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
add you,
me.
man.
Yeah.
It's Navajo
Yeah, I saw your
__
profile pic.
Savage. Yeah, that's really
See your
me.
face on
People are
that
like, is this
one,
really you? I'm like, yeah,
guy.
that's my new. Because my other one got blocked because of that. Because I don't know, it's
Mhm.
stupid. I had to verify my identity, and yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, man, they were.
Yeah, they were. I think what Adrian was gonna say, he got cut off. He was gonna say, "Damn, they controlling you like Trump."
I know, right?
Oh, wait. I have to ask
Yeah,
a
get
question.
into that. Yeah, I want to hear it too.
You voted for Trump, right?
So the first time I voted for Trump, and the second time I voted for Biden.
Yeah.
Why the change?
Wow. Okay.
I made a change because Trump, I felt, wasn't helping me at all, and I was paying a lot of taxes, and I got denied for food stamps when I was paying taxes when I lost my job. And I was mad, bro. I was pissed. I was like, you know, I pay my taxes. I should at least get food stamps for 6 months, you know? Like, I needed help at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and nothing happened. Then when Biden came, I was like, fuck Trump. He didn't help me, so I'm switching. I'm switching teams.
Hey, so how did you deal with the lockdowns and the COVID stuff?
I mean, I got used to it. It saved me money because I used to just go to the bars a lot and spend a lot of money. And you know, I just stay at home pretty much. But yeah, it was basically. And then I saw less girls, to be honest. I used to hang out with a lot of girls, go out with them. But when COVID happened, like everybody was scared and no one wanted to go out. You know, so.
So are you slowly getting out there some more, going out more and more to the bars?
Yeah. Just I go to the same bar, the Hideaway, on 32nd Street in Thomas and Phoenix.
All right.
Shout out to
We'll
them.
find you there.
Have
Yeah,
you been
shout
there?
out
I
to
go
your
there
apartment.
sometimes. Only when a girl hits me up, like, hey, the matter of fact, one of my beautiful, one of my hot friends will hit me up, or any girl, they want to drink and I want to go to Hideaway because it's not that far, and I just know the bartenders. Carly, she's pretty, she's cool, and
That's
yeah,
cool.
man, that's why I go there. So
Damn, we all gotta go like have a drink with this guy. He seems like a cool person.
Yeah, we got to meet
Yeah.
you at Hideaway
Yeah.
sometime, man.
I'll drink some
Yeah.
water with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Don't
because that's
drink.
closer to where you're at, Adrian, right?
About halfway, yeah.
Why don't we
Yeah.
just meet? Let's just plan to meet up at Snaps. We all know where that is.
Oh yeah, we should go to Snaps. That'd be
Damn.
dope.
Snaps, cash only, cash
Cash
only.
only.
Hey,
You know,
we should ask Snaps. We can do a live podcast there.
That'd be funny.
Dude.
I go, man.
They promote that shit to the fullest.
Like, imagine just have like doing our pod and having random people join us.
Damn, we gotta cut it off at a certain time though.
I know it's gonna get too rowdy.
Too rowdy.
No, but
Yes.
I'll just say real quick. I had a person try fighting me though when I used to work for Cox Cable. Like some native guy said I was hitting on one of his cousins, and he's like,
Oh, don't hit on my cousin.
I'm like, what's your cousin's name?
Damn.
He's like,
They
I'm
went
not
into
telling
it.
you. He's like, I'm not telling you. He's like, you're from Winter Rock. I'm like, I'm not from Winter Rock, bro. I'm from Low Mountain. That's by Pinion. That's nowhere near Winter Rock. And this fool, I think I was at the wrong person, or maybe I did hit on her. I don't know, but he didn't tell me the name, so I couldn't verify. So, but yeah, they had to call security because I was gonna fight him, but then security seen him like cussing,
Damn.
and it was at Christown Mall, and they told him to leave. Made a scene, and yeah, he left cussing.
Damn, right off
Probably
the,
outside of
the light
cable
rail.
mode.
Shout out to his cousin I was hitting on. Sorry.
I wonder why was he bothered by it?
I don't know, man. I
That's
don't
my
know why.
cousin.
I got a question in regards to, like you said, you hit on girls. So I mean, obviously you get a lot of negative feedback from people who hate. You know, some people that's their game. That's how people do. I don't DM people unless I talk to them, but I don't do it on a personal. But when you DM people, when you talk to them, like, is there a certain time where you cut it off, or you just continue to aggravate or kind of piss them off? Is that the reason why people hate, or do you, like, after they say no, I don't want to fuck with you, leave me alone, then you just leave them alone? Is
Well,
that it?
first off, if they really hated me, they can just block you, you know? So some girls like the attention, and then that's how some girl hated me. Then she wrote back to me, like, now we hang out. Now she's my friend. So it's just
Okay.
weird. I don't know. So being persistent, don't give up until you get blocked.
Damn, until you get
Hey,
blocked.
hey, fellas, have you guys get a lot of
That's
play
rule
in the
number
DMs?
2. That's rule number 2. You need to buy my book. I need to start making a book.
Oh, you should.
Damn, Josh Gonnie book.
Make a Zenny. I can hook you up with my girl Amber McCrary. She's got a publishing company.
And if
so
you can't
wanna do
write
a
it
Zenny.
out, just speak it and record yourself and have somebody type it out for you. You'd be good, man.
No, but I'm working on a story right now. I got a laptop recently, and I've been writing a story. I'm gonna try and really make this movie. Maybe it's gonna be called The Medicine Man. And
Easy.
my auntie does my auntie in real life. She's one of those holy women. She can do a tinle. I don't know if you heard of tinle. She does that. And one time we had an experience in my room where she was doing it, and stuff started shaking, like got crazy, bro. And like it was just weird. So I was trying to remake it into a movie, you know?
Yeah, Hirsch is our traditional advisor on this podcast. So he would
Yeah,
know
I
more
wanted to
about
make
that.
a movie. I want to make it
Yeah,
a movie.
my bad, dude. Like when you said that story, my camera went off. It was kind of weird, and I thought you were gonna say my auntie was a skinwalker, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna say it.
Nah, there was something that night. There was a
Yeah.
vibe of something, but I don't know, bro.
Shout out to your auntie though. She's a medicine woman. That's
Yeah, she
really-
is. She's a
yeah.
medicine woman. And she's traditional, and I know my
That's cool.
tradition.
There you go. Yeah.
Hirsch does too.
Yeah, we don't condone drinking and smoking though.
Well, everybody has their own perspective. I'm the black sheep in my family. I'm the only one that drinks and smokes, but it's all good.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm
Hirsch
born
is
for
the
black
sacred
sheep.
one.
I'm born for black sheep, so I feel you, man. I feel that.
All right, guys.
Hey,
You guys
yeah,
want to get
Delmar,
into this
yeah.
list?
Tell Josh about the list or like kind of the
Hey.
format.
Hey, so Josh, every podcast, what we started to do and what we realized that people like us to do is like break down a list that we have. So last weekend, we broke down the top 10 sex positions. Wait, before we move on, what's your favorite sex position?
Oh, I like when a girl rides me.
Dang, I thought he was gonna say missionary.
No, because missionary, I have done a girl missionary, and sometimes they lay there, and sometimes they're not into it, and they like I don't know, like they're like hurry up, and I don't know. But when they're into it, they ride the D.
Damn. So,
Yeah.
like, get on top.
So, hey Hirsch, is it difficult for big guys to do missionary?
You gotta have muscles, man. That's all I'm saying. You gotta hold your body up, right, Josh? And then you gotta have at least 20 minutes of cardio to do that. So
Drink
I don't
a lot
know,
of
Josh.
water because I've crapped up. You gotta drink a lot of water.
We were just talking about that shit, man.
Hey, I'm gonna put this out there. You guys can agree or disagree. I bet you the best box you guys have ever gotten has been in a bed that didn't have a box spring, or it didn't have with just the box spring on the floor.
I'll let you guys answer that.
No?
I got my perception on it.
But I just,
Almost.
Almost? What do you mean almost?
It was almost in that situation. I'll just say that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna put it out there. The best box is from a girl that don't got a bed frame.
Josh, that's in the hood, huh?
It is because the bed
my
don't
mom's
move.
out here. Say hi, mom.
Oh, shout out to your mom. How you doing?
Hey, hi, Mom.
Oh,
Cheers, Mom.
Hey.
He said, cheers, Mom. All right, to answer your question, to me personally, I like thick girls and big girls. I don't like skinny girls. So that's my box. That's my box springs right there when she's a big and thick. So
you need to have a box spring because the thing is when a girl has like a bed frame, it moves around too much.
Depends. Yeah, I don't
When
know.
when the bed's just laying on the floor, it's kind of like it's not going anywhere, you know.
I like the squeaky
seriously.
noise. It gives me confidence.
You like the squeaky
Yeah.
noise?
It's
Well,
like,
the
damn.
frame gives you the back and
The
forth
bounce.
momentum. Yeah, that bounce.
Mm-hmm, that
Okay.
bounce. It depends. Like I don't like high ones though. The ones that are really bouncy.
It's on the
You know?
tiptoes.
All right, let's get into the
Well,
list.
let's get into Clips. Yeah.
All right. Hey, what about you, Josh? You have an opinion on this?
Me personally, I just like a bed where you don't sink in because I'm a big guy.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
and
Shout
firm.
out. That's
Nice
the
and
real
firm.
true
Exactly.
shit right there. Keeping it real from a big fella.
That's about it.
All right, guys.
All
Well,
right.
here's our list for this
You'll
evening.
be all right. He's
The 10 places you could meet your future soulmate. Does that interest you guys?
Yeah, we kind of touched on that a little bit.
Yeah, we did, and I was kind of excited that we actually
Yeah.
touched upon it. Ranking from 15 to 1. Number 15, the gym.
You guys meet girls at gyms?
Who the fuck goes to the gym to meet somebody?
I don't think you go there to meet somebody, but then
It happens. It happens.
It just
yeah.
happens, yeah.
But I've never had personally, to be honest. But I've
I
gone to the
am
gym.
in the gym.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
I haven't been in the gym in a year and over a year. So yeah, you're asking the wrong person about gyms. But
Yeah.
when I did go to the gym, there were a lot of hot girls there.
Yeah.
But everybody knew them. Like everybody was your fight. Yeah, like there would be like 10 guys hitting on the same girl. You know.
The focus is a little different too, right? Like they're there to work out, get their own personal shit in. They're not there to socialize like how you're at the bar and trying to fuck around. And
that's true, especially if you're at a gym. Like you don't want to bother somebody, all right? Like it'll be creepy, you know.
Yeah, let them do their self-care, you know. You don't.
That's why you gotta do the group classes where you gotta like work together. Then that's how you spark up the
Oh, that's how you do it, huh?
Okay.
My view is I would never hit on someone at the gym because they're wearing those like little like bras and the tights and stuff. And I'm just like,
Ew.
You're kind of doing that.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Hey Josh, maybe you should look at LA Fitness, man, as the next prospect for instead of the bars, go to the LA Fitness
Planet-
and see
Planet
how that
Well,
feels.
right now, I'm not doing nothing until I find out about that paternity test. I've been laying low.
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
You
you were
missed that.
here.
You missed that part. Hirsch.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I can't be hitting on no girls. This girl came over the other day at 4 a.m. My friend, she's a pretty Mexican girl I know. She came over to drink with me, but I was too worried about that paternity test. I told her, and it was a turn off for her. And she goes, "Yeah, you should
Damn.
find out first, and then we'll hit
Damn.
me up." And then she was ready to party and drink.
She was
and,
ready to.
and we
she was
hooked up
ready to smash.
before. Yeah, probably because she. Yeah, and I don't know. I fucked up.
Hey man, I appreciate you a little more because there's honesty there, man. You're honest with her, and you told her straight up, and
Yeah,
you
I told her what happened, and then she's like, "Damn, she didn't say it sucks. She's like, that's crazy." She said, "If it is your kid, and make you take care of it." And yeah, the mood changed. The mood change, and
oh yeah,
we
definitely.
went from like trying to
Damn.
party to like getting it on, possibly to
Her
like,
motherly instincts just
Hey,
kicked in right there.
so
He said, he
And then
said,
she got up like SpongeBob, bro. She got up like SpongeBob. and she
I'm gonna head out.
"Oh, I'm gonna head out now."
She said, she's like, "Hit me." I'm gonna call you next week and find out what's going on.
Damn.
So I was
Hey,
like,
so if that were happening to you guys shutting it down?
First of all, I probably wouldn't tell her if I'm in the party mode and drinking mode and ready to fuck. Like I'm not gonna tell her. That's why I give credit to Josh. I was like, he's an honest man, and in my situation, I probably would tell her maybe after. I don't know.
well, I should have. Yeah, if I could go back, maybe I should have. I would have took a butterfly effect and went the other route and got was there because we had money, we had the drinks, we had everything. She had a ride. We're good. But, oh well, maybe next time. But if I'm gonna find out. I just want to see if that's my kid or not. Then I'm gonna go from there.
You gotta let us know too, so we can.
Yeah, give us an update. We got to get you
Congratulations.
back on and get an update on that shit because that's some serious shit right there. Damn, that sucks.
What's the next one?
All right, the number 14 spot to actually not 14, number 9 spot to meet your future soulmate is your apartment building or neighborhood.
What?
What do you think?
Damn.
I never.
You guys
have.
ever hooked up with someone in your apartment complex or your neighborhood?
Oh no.
Me
I
either.
wanted to, but I never did. I didn't have confidence like Josh. I could have went up.
I think back in the day, you know how they always have like a baddie selling the apartments? I always thought like the lady that was in the building was a hottie, but nothing ever happened.
Damn.
Yeah. So you fantasize about that? Is that what you're saying?
I was like, shit, yeah. Obviously, still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it. What's the next place?
Let's go to the next one.
The next
Or
place.
wait, Josh, have you met a girl or like hooked up with a girl in your neighborhood or in your
From the hood?
complex?
Yeah, my old neighbor. She was a pretty white chick, pretty hot.
Damn.
This was like 10 years ago, 8 years ago. Yeah, she's my
Josh.
neighbor, and she came over. She's like, "Hey," and I was cooking steaks, and I was like, "Hey, you want some?" She's like, "Yeah," and we started drinking. Yeah,
Just hey, want some
Fuck.
steak?
yeah.
Man, you must be
Yeah.
living it up. Steaks, drinks, weed. Who would
White
not
women?
want to come over? Yeah, white woman, Mexican
Actually, he
woman,
is a
Native
vibe.
woman.
He's a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, the
Yeah.
next place is a plane. Duh.
Where? A
A
plane?
plane? Yeah, the
Oh.
plane.
That'd be interesting to hook up there with somebody. I mean,
No, this is meeting your soulmate.
nah, fuck no. I'm trying to get to point A to A B. I ain't trying to fuck around there. It's scary up there. That's my personal opinion.
Well, hey, how about this? What if you're like coming back to the res from DC and you're in there with Baddie and she's like, "Yeah, I'm going back to my home down in Gray Hills area."
Easy. Gray Hills, no.
She's like,
I'm done
from
with Tuba City. You're like, oh yeah, good luck with that shit.
Well,
Go
see
back
ya.
to sleep.
Okay, I can see
One
a
time a
plane.
girl gave me her number on a plane, but I didn't call her or anything. So
No,
Why didn't you call
why
her?
didn't you?
I think because I was on my way to meet a different girl.
Dang. So you jumped on a plane to meet another girl? Damn.
Damn. Just goes all
Damn,
far. Huh?
Sim.
He's like,
Simp.
got hoes in different areas. That's good.
Hey
Why don't
guys,
you-
hey guys, I can stay on till 8. I got 11 minutes.
All right, cool.
Is
All
that
right,
cool?
Josh.
My bad, guys.
Yeah,
That's
you're
cool.
good, man.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
you
at
could.
least I showed up.
Yeah, we
I can't leave you guys
You
hanging.
showing up, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. We're
Yeah, no
just
problem.
glad to have you. And honestly, I guess we'll continue the list after you leave. But is there anything that you'd like to say to anyone else out there?
Yeah, you want to shout out anybody? Anything you want to say? Get off your chest.
Well, I already told you about me getting jumped. You guys know the real story.
There you go.
There you
There
go.
was nobody's auntie's revenge or nothing like that. Nah, man, I'm cool. Like, I like to chill. I like to troll people online. I don't care. I did comedy. I don't take life seriously. So if you like, I'm down to chill, drink with anybody. Even people like that have gone mad, but then I have kicked it with like, oh, you're pretty cool, like, whatever. Like I used to like back in the day, I went to jail for fighting, like dumb stuff, like DUIs. I went to Tent City for 3 months back in 2014 in the
Damn.
heat. I was out in the heat.
Damn.
It was the last time, night for 3 months. It sucked. So after all that and getting beat up and all that, yeah, man. Like right now, I'm just trying to find, like I said about the kid, like, so I've been trying to lay low. Like I haven't really DM'd that many girls as much. But if you do DM, you must be looking.
Hey, you hear that? All you aunties and nephettes out there, he's currently unavailable, so chill out.
Wait for a couple weeks though,
Should be a
because he
couple
still
weeks
got to
till we
get
know
that
some more
paternity
information,
test in.
Yeah, but I
And
gotta
his
lay
game
low.
be out.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna go to the bar tomorrow, Friday. My friend
Okay.
wanted to hang out. My friend, she's cool. I'll shout her out.
Yeah.
Alicia, she's cool, and we're going to the bar tomorrow. So,
You gonna watch the game tomorrow?
yep, the Suns, bro.
Hey, Suns
Hey.
in 4.
Everyone going for the Suns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're off on
Okay.
Suns.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I want my Suns. I've been, like I said, a Suns fan for a while, and I want to see us finally win a championship.
Right?
And then, yeah, man, finally, Booker deserves it. Chris Paul deserves it.
I was gonna say,
Phoenix
Hirsch,
does.
do you
What's up?
think that we're gonna riot if we win?
No, I think we're gonna set. Josh got it down there. We might. Shit.
I'm gonna start a riot like 2 Chainz. Nah. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. We'll find out. I mean, we'll see.
I don't know, man. I think I don't know. That's a good question. We do. Yeah, it's a good question. I hope we don't, but if we do, then it's for a good cause, I guess.
I don't know. Those Scottsdale people are probably gonna freaking storm the mall again.
Yeah, that was crazy that night. I was with my friends.
Damn.
He wanted to go.
Yeah.
He's like, we should check it out. I'm like, hell no, bro. Like, there'll be cops everywhere. I don't want to deal with a bunch of cops,
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to give a shout out to your GoFundMe if that's still up? Do you still getting some funds going your way? Give a shout out to that.
Yeah, if you want to still donate to my GoFundMe for them fools jumping me, you can. It's look me up on GoFundMe, Josh Gonnie. You'll see me.
Yeah.
On top of my head, but man, the ghetto bird's out, guys. Look.
Yeah, he is in the ghetto.
Damn, that's
Good.
yeah. Better get back inside, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Lights
Hey,
go
man.
down.
Well, hey, we'll let you go now, but hey, we appreciate you jumping on and like coming to hang with the unks. You're an unk too, so he said he's 36. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a good night and take care. And anybody hit me up, whatever. And if you want to drink or smoke, I got the best. I got the best dank in Arizona.
Hey,
guys.
not until a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
All right, guys. Well,
All
you
right,
guys have a
Josh.
good night.
Yeah, you
Hey,
too, man. Peace.
Take it
Have a
easy.
good one.
All right.
Yeah, keep it real in the hood, man.
It's all good in the hood, you know.
It's all good in the hood. Is he still on? I think.
Nah, he jumped out.
Yeah. Damn, you hear
He's an
those beer
interesting
bottles?
guy, huh?
You guys hear those beer bottles though? He's my kind
Yeah,
of guy.
he probably had like 5 beers.
Yeah, too.
He's a good guy.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I want to get him back on the pod and get a little more content. I mean, it sounds like he's a pretty cool guy. Just people just kind of look at him in a different scenario, especially the females, which I could understand. But
yeah, it
we'll
looks
see what
like he's
happens.
pretty, kind of a positive, happy-go-lucky type of guy.
Yeah, he lives life, man. I think
Lives
that's
like the
all.
fullest.
Yeah, I think it was very informative to have him on. Like all you guys out there, what other pod would do this?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's a
Yeah.
good interview.
Was he canceled or what?
I don't think he was. I don't know if he was canceled.
I don't think so. I think people just hate on him, but I mean, shit, he got almost $800 on his GoFundMe. Then
See, the thing is, I don't know. Do people really hate him if these girls keep posting like screenshots of him in their DMs? Because that's some
See-
clout shit for me. That's what I think. It
Yeah,
is.
and I tried to have him elaborate, like what he meant by like, I guess he doesn't give up until they blocked him. So I don't know. So I'm looking at it from a female perspective. It's
That's
like,
kind of like some toxic shit, huh?
yeah, it is. I want to know what he like. If he's fucking with my sister, my cousins, or my aunties, and he continues, and yeah, then I'll be like, hey man, chill out, bro. And then, but I think knowing his character and who he is, and I don't think he means any harm. But I can't speak on that because I'm not a female, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
honestly, if he is in your DMs and it's making you uncomfortable, I think one of the things that you could do is just explain it to him. Like tell him that that he's making you feel uncomfortable. And that would
Screenshot.
work. I would think it
Yeah,
would.
and then if you screenshot that and you post that, it probably will cancel his ass.
God
Just
damn.
say, man, because a lot of times I probably think he's under the influence of some substance, but he's a good man. He's so far though, I know what we do interviewed him, what we know.
He's
he
got a
sounds pretty
medical
chill.
card. He's got a medical condition. Okay, so don't judge him.
All right. Well, before we get on
He's a Suns fan, and he's a Suns fan too. So give a shout out to him like that.
before we get onto this list, I had some. We did have some topical topics to get into. One thing that I really wanted to get into is Sha'Carri Richardson testing positive for marijuana. What do you guys think about that? Having her getting kicked off the Olympic team. Because I've been on the timeline. I've been seeing a bunch of people like caping for her and saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do that."
Just clout shit. Go ahead, Adrian. I'll answer after you.
I don't care. Like, if she wants to smoke, then smoke it up. But it's the rules. So you gotta. If you want to smoke and those are the rules, then you can't run. I guess. I think it's kind of a dumb rule, but it's the rule. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of American of us if you really want to be honest about it. Because just because it's legal here, we expect the whole world to abide by our rules.
Yeah.
They don't have the rules in other
I don't
countries.
know. It's an Olympic rule, so I agree with what Adrian meant. It's like, okay, it's a rule we all obey. All the athletes obey by it. It is a dumb rule. I think they're probably gonna look at this a little more in the future. But look at Michael. They're trying to compare it. Some people try to compare it to Michael Phelps. And
Yeah,
I was like, no, you can't compare
what
it
were they
because
trying to compare it to?
but he smokes weed and does all that shit. But when he smoked weed, he got caught. They suspended him for like 3 or 6 months, I believe, and then he didn't get to do the Olympic trials in 2016. So, he was penalized for what he did, and I think he had like 2 DUIs as well. But I just followed Michael Phelps. I think he was a badass athlete, but
We need to get him on the pod too.
But
Toxic ass.
Yeah, the fucked up thing though is Sha'Carri she's badass. Like she can
she's
fucking
badass.
run. Yeah, I watched some of her videos.
But she
on
fucked
YouTube.
up. Yeah,
I get it.
The way
Yeah,
I look at it, she fucked up. Yeah, I mean, the rules are the rules, man. It sucks. Like I break the rules and I get in trouble. And I'm nobody special.
Yeah, and even her excuse of like I'm just trying to cope with some emotional issues that I had. That is your choice. Like she's even tried to make the excuse that I knew what I was doing. So why is everyone like trying to come to her defense? It's like I look at maybe some of these people that make the Olympics, and maybe they're in war-torn countries, and it's like everyone's dealing with shit.
They're like Bolt, man, who had no electricity but still ran.
Fucking no shoes, still won.
She was privileged. But yeah, I agree with what Adrian meant. You know, rules are the rules, and I really don't care either. But people just posting shit for clout, which is okay, I guess. It's, you know,
What are people
more
saying?
pressure on the
They're, like,
Olympics to
saying that she
legalize
should- that
marijuana.
she should be able to run.
Yeah, people are saying it's weed.
Yeah.
All you guys smoke weed. It doesn't even. It's not even a performance-enhancing drug.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
It's
also
really
saw
not,
people.
though. That's what I mean.
I also saw people comparing her to like that one dude that's lifting weights as a woman, or the trans man.
Fuck, how you gonna compare that shit? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying like this guy's like somehow this girl smokes weed and she's not allowed to run the 100, but this guy is a girl competing against other women, or a man competing against other women, and no one's saying shit.
In the Olympics?
Yeah,
No way.
Yeah.
the weightlifter.
Oh, I think I kind of heard about
I
that.
think
yeah.
they're just trying to get some clout, some comparison, but it's not relevant to that.
Yeah,
in my
I'm
opinion.
nothing against trans people. I just want to put this out there, but for me personally, this is my personal opinion. I don't, because I have nothing to back this up, but I have no ill will in these thoughts. But I don't think that people like born genetically as men should compete in women's sports.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think it's fair.
I think we should just combine the NBA
I don't think so.
WNBA.
Stop saying that shit. I don't want to see that.
So mad. You don't want to see Brittany
Then the
Griner
fucking
post up
then
LeBron?
the ratings will definitely go down, like plummet. Like
And then,
people are not
they
gonna
gotta
watch
have a
that
rule
shit.
where you gotta have at least 2 women on the court at all times.
Fuck that. They're gonna change it to three and 2 tall. They're gonna have a limit of how tall you could be too as well.
Yeah, you can't block key or something.
Dang.
Yeah,
imagine
but you
that.
can't guard.
What
You
if your
can't guard.
What if your female fouls out?
Bullshit.
You gonna lose the game?
Then you forfeit.
Dang,
Damn.
Brittany
Then
Griner's on
no,
my
I
team.
think how they do it in real co-ed is you continue to play with four players against 5. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Shit, if they do that, I want Shoney on the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, man, Shoney's done. She'll be, yeah. I'm not even gonna say shit about her, but shout out. Hope she's doing all right. Hopefully she got her shit together. But
Hopefully someone put money on her books or paid that bond.
Damn.
yeah. Well, shout out. I mean, positive note on all the female athletes. Allison Felix. Shout out to her for getting your own shit out there. Fuck Nike for fucking up your contract and just because you got pregnant. But she proved herself. She proved them wrong, man. She did some good shit. So
Was it because she
marketing
was
her own
pregnant
shit.
though? Like, do we actually know that for a fact?
I'm pretty sure that's what the article that I read said, that it was basically letting her know because she wasn't able to compete athletically wise. Like they thought she wouldn't be able to get in the shape that she needed to be a representative of Nike.
I don't know. It seems weird by Nike though, because Nike's standing by Sha'Carri, but I don't know why they want to stand by Allison Felix.
Yeah, I think one black person at a time, they say.
God, we have to have too many darkies. Damn.
It's like, wait, affirmative action. Hold on. Right, Adrian? It's too much affirmative action.
We're at
Too much?
15%.
Can you have too much affirmative action?
Yeah, like we have LeBron, we have all these other athletes, and then Aiden went with Puma, so we don't know.
Aiden would go with Puma.
Oh,
So-
what about what Stephen A said about Kevin Love being on the Olympic team because they didn't want to send an all black team to the Olympics. So they had to get one white guy on there and they got Kevin Love.
Yeah, Love is not even good either. Like, he's gonna sit the bench.
They should have just asked Christian Leitner to come back.
Our Chris Malone,
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, all these white, Jeff Hornacek. Damn.
Damn, they just have
Stockton.
John Stockton. Actually, John Stockton's. I was watching a lot of videos about John Stockton last week. People said he was like dirty.
But oh yeah. But
Oh,
who-
John Stockton, yeah. All
Yeah,
those
like-
old schools, all those old schools were, man.
Yeah, you gotta be
like
tough.
people
and
were
dirty.
like there's a story about him pulling up to the arena, and then someone from an opposing team is like, y'all look at that, the baddest man is about to pull up, and he pulls up in a Dodge Caravan, and he just
Those
hops
kids,
out,
yeah.
and it's on John Stockton.
How many kids does John Stockton have?
I have no clue, but
I think
he's
he has
from
like
Utah,
60,
so
6 to 8
I
kids.
think it's like 7. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's probably got a
has
house
shit.
with 2 chimneys.
Probably.
Probably he does.
Hey,
But
but
shout, go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I actually talking about white athletes or white basketball players. Rex Chapman, man. I was watching the news the other night after the Suns game. They actually talked about Rex Chapman making a comeback. Because you
Damn.
guys remember Rex Chapman, man? He
He's
hit
like
that
all
wi-
bald.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he went through some shit after he hit that game-winning that shot. You remember back in the NBA Finals? Or not NBA Finals, but the playoffs. But anyways, after he left the Suns, his career went down, and he got into opioid. You know, he was
What?
he was a drug addict, and I guess they caught him in Scottsdale stealing $15,000 worth of Apple supplies or some shit.
God damn.
Yeah, and he bounced back, man. He bounced back. He got some help. Some people found out what he's going through. He got some support, especially from Steve Nash, is what I heard. Steve Nash. Now he has his own podcast. Now he interviews
What?
athletes who go through some shit and really encourage them to rebound. Like there's a positive, positive outlook instead of all the shit that they go through. Especially with him, he went through opiate. He was homeless. He was living in his car, and then coming from, and people know Rex Chapman. If you know Rex Chapman as a Suns fan, everybody knows him. But that was pretty cool. He has actually a podcast now, so I'm gonna go check that out. I don't know the name of it though,
But going
shout out
back,
to Rex
but
Chapman.
going back to the thing about Kevin Love, it's like, what other white guy that's not European or from a different country is good enough to go to the Olympics?
I don't know, man.
Apparently,
Hey, you're right. I don't know. Utah has a white team, so maybe one
What's
of those
the
guys.
what's the MVP guy? What's his name? He's white, or what countries he's?
Oh
playing for
no,
another-
he's from like Slovenia or something.
Yeah. You
Remember
think
his
he's
brothers? His brothers look like fucking gangsters.
fucking
Oh,
Russian?
tatted up. Yeah,
Some Russian mafia, and he's like the goofy brother though. He's like,
yeah. He's the one that made it out there. Like, yo, you stay out of the street.
But to answer your question,
So there's
I
no
don't
white
know,
guy?
man. There's no white guy. There's a white coach. Shit, we got we could, yeah.
I think
Who's a
maybe
good
Alex
white player?
Caruso's the only white guy.
Alex
that I know.
Caruso, shout out to him.
Oh no, he might be black because he's got caught with that weed.
Damn.
Oh,
They hang
He
out
ain't,
with
he ain't
LeBron
going
too
to the
much.
Olympics. Since he got
He
caught
ain't
with
going to
weed.
Olympics, so they can cancel his ass. He gonna get paid though. You know he's gonna leave. His contract's up, so he's gonna get paid at least 20 million, maybe.
Hey, what's Kuzma? Kuzma could go. He's light enough.
Hey,
Booker's going though. So
hey.
Booker, we count him as slightly white.
Damn, there's no good white people.
You're right. Mike Miller, last one.
Right.
Let us think about that. We'll get back.
Okay.
We'll get back to that. Let me think of maybe Google some shit.
All right, well,
White NBA players.
All right. So the
let's-
next topical topic is
the topicals.
yeah. Before we move on, normalizing sex talk. Some of the feedback I got from the last episode was was positive actually. Like even some people
Really?
that don't like giving us shout outs gave us a shout out, which was kind of crazy. 'Cause
Damn, like who?
I have this one person that I follow on my personal page, but this person was like, I don't normally like giving these guys shout outs, but they're hysterical
No,
right
it's
now.
it's very true. Like
They
natives
don't.
do not
They don't like to listen to. They don't like to give us
Talk
shout
about
outs,
it.
but they'll listen to us.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Go ahead. Sorry, Hirsch.
Well, no, they don't like listening to sex topics, but they could give a shout out when somebody else, like if natives are talking about sex, but they personally can't. I don't think that's part of the challenge. And I think that's why our pod's a little different from our audience, like listeners. We appreciate you guys listening, but it is hard to talk about these topics sometimes. Even with Josh Gonnie, to be honest, like I was like, fuck, are we going to get canceled getting this dude on the pod? But we said, fuck it, let's do it, you know?
Yeah, I think the thing is like one comment I got was that Native men don't talk about their like sexuality, like they don't normalize sex talk basically, and that's maybe something that we should do.
Oh, we do among ourselves. We do. Fuck yeah. But publicly, no, we
But
don't.
what about like within your partnership? I
Oh,
mean, not your
partnership.
partnership, your boyfriend and girlfriendship.
I think you kind of have to, like, you got to set boundaries. Like I don't know, I wouldn't want my asshole played with, and I think that's where I'd have to like make sure.
Jeez.
But you don't have
Christ.
to talk about it at first. Like, hey, this is
You're
what
like,
I
baby,
like. If you touch
I
my
don't
asshole.
like it when I'm like doing what I'm doing and then you poke me in my butt.
Yeah, but
like,
yeah,
I
see,
don't say that shit. No,
well, see,
it's like
but
a
what if
one
she
thing
goes
thing.
for it
But
though?
if she goes for it, you're gonna clinch up and then you're gonna move away.
No,
So
no, I
she's
mean,
gonna
like,
know at that point that you don't like it.
no, but
No.
like, what if she's caught in the moment and she just goes for it, and I have like a pinky in my asshole?
Oh,
Like,
fuck
I don't ever
that.
want that to happen.
And that's not your girl. That's a girl that just wants to fuck and get
Yeah,
kinky
man,
with
just
you.
go with it, man.
No,
Just-
what?
Fuck
Just
that.
go with it, Adrian. Is that from experience?
I think if I
Hey.
was in that position, in that situation, I might just go with it. But you know, I'm not
Call
gonna
you
stop.
bullshit.
I'm not just stop everything just because there's a little pinky in my butt.
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah,
shit
wait. Well, the
right
way I
now.
look at it, the way I look at it is like, okay, it starts with the pinky, then pretty soon it goes with a bigger finger, maybe 2 fingers. Then from there it goes to like the actual discussion of you actually taking it up the ass with it, like
Yeah,
a
that's a
dildo
discussion
or a
that
strap
I'm
on.
like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
to avoid those discussions, cut that shit off at the pinky level.
Exactly.
Don't fucking let it escalate.
But
so
you don't have to talk about it before you have sex. But hey,
Yeah,
before
you
we do
do.
this, all
I
you gotta
think you
say,
need to lay out
hey,
the ground rules.
before we do this, I'm making sure I don't like a pinky
No,
anywhere near my booty
ex,
hole.
I think I shared this with you because one of my ex tried to do that to me, and I immediately said, "Hey, cut that shit out," and she thought it was funny, and I was like, "I'm serious, like I don't do that shit." Then ever since then, it was like okay, she don't fuck around, like it's not my thing, shit.
But yeah, I've never been with somebody that was like that aggressive
Me either.
and like
That's-
was like really like trying to take the lead on that kind of thing. So
Yeah, but I
I
think
don't
it's
know,
good
she
to
was
lay down
acting-
the ground rules and just be like, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. I think that's kind of like the feeling out process, isn't it?
Like, yeah, you guys seen that?
Unless you're
30
like one of those
30
guys that talks real big at the beginning, like when you're just in the talking stage where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking blow your back out.
I just
God,
I just tell her at the
jeez.
beginning, it's like I only like 3 positions: colonizer style, doggy style, colonizer style, indigenous style, and on the
Oh,
couch.
that's a good one. Fuck. No sex toys, no nothing, just straight organic.
But that's crazy though. Can you imagine? You know what? Now I know why big guys don't like missionary, because y'all have to carry that weight up top.
Because yeah,
Hard work,
you're gonna
man.
crush her.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind that position, to be honest. I'm okay with that. It's not my favorite. Like I'm with Josh. Like her on top is probably the favorite.
Did you say to be Giannis, like Giannis Okapatempo?
Oh yeah,
To be
shout out to him.
honest.
I hope his knee's okay.
All right, guys. So you guys
All right,
wanna
let's get
complete
into the
list?
topic. Shit, yeah, let's get this over with. I gotta go to the weight room.
Hey,
Get
you gotta
my-
go meet your soulmate.
Hey,
Go get my soulmate or get my colonizer position and get in shape.
hey.
All right,
guys
the
hear that?
next place to meet your soulmate is at work. You think so?
No.
I think so. I think that's why I would never subscribe to the idea of like my lady having a work husband.
Oh, okay.
No, I think at work's where you find like your mistress, like the women that you're gonna cheat
Yeah.
with. Yeah.
Oh,
And
why? Because
eventually
both you
it goes
guys
to
something
that.
to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then- and
You
if you're
said
like-
that way too excited,
Yeah, you did. That was kind of sus.
creepy. He's
think
like,
you've done it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like thought about his past.
I
Yeah.
know he's
Really?
all like got wet, got thick.
Yeah. Looking all thick. But no, I don't think, I mean, as a if you say that, let's say you're the manager or supervisor, I would say nope. Don't even try to
Hey.
any of your colleagues.
Hey, imagine
Just
how
fuck
many
the answer is.
what do they call those work relationships, work husband and wives got broken up because of COVID. haven't seen it.
Hey.
No.
Shout out to them, man. That sucks. Yeah, I'll try to they'll probably meet up. You think they met up?
Yeah.
I think half of them probably met up.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. I didn't think
Like
about that.
meet up
I
with your
didn't think about it
mistress.
either until
Huh?
now.
All right, so the next place you're gonna meet your
Probably saved a
soulmate.
lot of probably saved a lot of marriages, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
people got
I
to
think
be
people
home
just
with
being
their
home, yeah.
But what if
with their
people
significant
like
other.
needed that break, like the break to go to work,
That too, yeah.
That too,
and then
yeah.
and they're
I
just
don't-
like, ah,
I don't think it leads to divorce.
No. A lot of online therapy, virtual conferences for therapy sessions. Damn, that's really interesting. We should look that up. I'll look that up next pod.
yeah. If anyone wants a virtual consultation with the unks, let us know. We'll break down your relationship problems.
Yeah.
Bring your mans.
All right, fellas, let's get this shit off. It's fucking hot in my room, fellas. I'm sweating like crazy, to be honest. Let's yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know.
The next place to meet your soulmate is school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that because that's where a lot
Your
of
high
things-
school sweethearts and then your college.
I'd probably say the
people.
college ones.
Yeah.
So
think
what's
that's
this?
I think that
So-
a lot of relationships do develop from that based on like marriage. A lot of my friends thinking about it too. Yeah.
What's
I
that say
agree with
about
that.
us though? Missed
Wow.
out. All right,
Not that sacred.
the next one is on public transportation. You ever hit up somebody on the light rail?
Fuck no.
Nah, me either.
Nah.
Avoid my own shit. Yeah, I avoid my. I do my own thing.
Yeah, just put your headphones in. You
Yeah.
just sit there and focus on
Mhm.
yourself, king.
Yep.
All right, next one is on the streets.
Nope.
Hey,
No.
if she's for
Just
the streets,
prostitutes.
I don't
and-
want her.
Oh shit! There ain't many strippers or prostitutes anymore.
Dang,
Right, this is-
I think we just need that Josh Gonnie energy where we just go talk to anybody, you know.
He does.
On the streets.
He's got
Even
that
a stripper. I'm just
mentality.
trying to get to know you. You know how you
Yeah.
doing? You know, can I take a selfie with you?
He said he's not scared of rejection, so
Yeah, that's what he was
good.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck what people say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like one of my homeboys, he says, you can't let the train go by. You know.
Can't let the
Damn.
train go by.
Could go so many different ways with that. All right, the next one is in
Yeah.
traffic. I don't really agree with this one because in traffic is kind of strange,
Yeah, I wouldn't do in
In
traffic.
traffic.
right? Because it says your
Yeah.
delayed subway car or your endless bus ride to another city. No, that's not where I would want to go.
No.
All right, the next one is in a waiting room somewhere. So at the IHS.
Damn, waiting at IHS. I'm trying to think of waiting room.
I mean,
Where would I be waiting at?
there's always some baddies at IHS though. Shout out to all the IHS
Damn.
who are sick. Hey.
Hey, shout out to all the nurses. Hey.
They're probably there to get their pregnancy tests.
Damn, Josh Connie's girl getting her pregnancy test. That's some funny shit. Fuck. Poor
Alright.
guy. That shit sucks, man.
Last place is actually, you know what? I don't want to meet anyone in a waiting room because the only time I'm in a waiting room is probably when I'm gonna be looking like a bitch.
Yeah, either sick, hurt, or worried about some shit that you need to get checked, right?
Yeah, you're just like sitting in there like, fuck. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm not trying to holler.
Yeah, the only place I probably would is like when I'm in the triage room. Hey.
Hey. I'm here for my my refill of condoms. I don't know what the fuck.
She's like, "How you feeling?" I'm feeling okay now that you're here.
You're all bleeding.
I'll try to hit on the nurse to just take your fucking your symptoms and tests and shit. Like, my heart's beating hard because of you.
Yeah, the thing is too, she'd know all your shit because you have to give her your like personal
Oh, it's
information.
all fucked up. Huh? She's like, "You're overweight. Your blood
BMI.
pressure is up." I'm like,
Oh, you're
fuck, never mind.
pre-diabetic.
you're pre-diabetic. Basically, looking at your chart, it's like you better take care of yourself, Mr. Clark. You've been eating healthy. I'm like, fuck, man. You should try to hit
You
on
don't
you,
even have
girl.
insurance? Ugh, get out here. What kind of man are you? You're 35 years
Oh,
old. You don't got
fuck.
insurance?
Yeah, she gonna fuck up my. Yeah, so definitely can't hit on a nurse or the triage woman.
Oh shit. Okay, the last place and the number one place to meet someone is online. Think that's true?
Everybody's online.
Yeah.
But
What about
do you think-
parties? I didn't hear party or at the bar or at bar mitzvah.
shop.
I don't think you
Coffee
meet your
shop.
soulmate at the bar.
You might, people like DD. I think people who are DDs are good people. So would I hit on them? I don't know. I don't think so.
In the DMs, eHarmony.
eHarmony, all the social media outlets. I could see that shit definitely online.
Where do
Hey,
you-
but shout out to conferences. See,
Oh,
I
yeah,
always joke with some of my
conferences.
friends. I say they're non-native, and they're like, "Man, you just can go to those native conferences." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like,
Well,
"It's all
I will
natives
say,
do there, right? Just hook
like
up."
the conferences, I could see it because you're paying to get into the conference. So obviously you're a person of means if you're there. And plus you're already kind of like successful if you're there because you're there for a reason most of the time.
Especially if you're presenting too, they're like, "Oh, he's
Hey,
presenting."
especially if you're
Yeah.
presenting.
He's on the
Hey,
panel
tell us about your
discussion.
panel, Hirsch.
I'm gonna talk about sex, native sex, right now. I'm just kidding. That's my panel right now.
He's all colonizer's position is the best.
So
And
what we
here's
do on this
why.
podcast, we talk about different diverse topics in regards to native issues, native sex. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that.
Native sex.
Hey, but speaking of conferences,
Indigenous sex.
indigenous sex, doggy style.
Damn, chill.
I still don't think that's indigenous fucking sex position. I don't agree with that.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
were saying though earlier when you weren't here. Shout out to the people that subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm kind of not liking where the views are at, and if we don't get more subscribers, we're just gonna stop posting videos.
But you can't say that, Trevor,
Yeah,
because
just
we
subscribe.
only got one video up, right?
No, we have two now.
We have two. We're complaining over two videos. How many likes do we get?
We have 74 views on the first video, which is
That's
2
not bad.
hours and 5 minutes.
Damn.
We have 34 views on the video that is 1 hour and 58 minutes. So those people are watching it.
That's
And we have
good.
23 subscribers right now.
But anybody I think I liked one of them like a couple weeks ago.
But the shit is like Kevin Samuels, you know, you gotta earn the right to fucking see these videos.
Yeah.
That's the way
Shout
we
out
gotta
to Kevin
approach
Samuels.
things.
Shout out
Alright.
to Adrian Samuels.
Adrian Samuels.
Adrian Samuels.
Do you guys want to get into is being unpretty like being invisible, or do you guys want to save that for next time?
What was get into it? I got another 10, 15 minutes to bullshit with. Let's go.
Okay. Well, we were speaking of Kevin Samuels. Adrian shared a video, and basically the video, actually it was a little Instagram post, but in the Instagram post, Kevin Samuels was saying, he was asking the question if being unpretty is like being invisible. So basically, if you're not pretty, you're kind of invisible. What do you guys think about that?
I think some people are pretty. Like some people don't notice that some people are pretty. You know, some women, they don't like wear a lot of makeup, or they don't do their hair, or they wear basketball shorts and t-shirts, but underneath
That's
they're
pretty
like,
to
they're
me.
pretty. It's like, damn.
Okay, how about the reverse of that? Like, let's say women that say if a man isn't over 6 feet, then he's not a viable option. So
I've
us
heard
people
that.
under 6 feet, are we invisible then?
Damn, I don't know. Does that
Yeah.
how you feel?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
can't speak for your perspective, but
He's all looking down like this. I can't speak for
what'd you
your
say?
perspective.
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't really feel invisible. Like my coworker today, Charleston, was asking me if I would get that procedure that added 3 inches to your height.
Damn.
And I was like,
Like which height? your tallness or
your tallness. Basically, it's kind of like breaking your femur and like kind of
are
stretching
you
it out a bit.
fucking serious?
Yeah.
So this is happening in China though, you said, right? This is where it originated?
I think it originated in China, but it's starting to happen in America. So dudes are like breaking their bones and kind of like having them like grow out, stretched and grown out.
Do you think that's influenced by American culture? Because you see the Chinese people changing their eyes because they have the squinted eyes, and then they're actually trying to be more American by changing their eyes.
Huh.
Damn. They try to make their skin less
light,
lighter.
lighter. That's
I don't know.
bullshit. So shout out to all the young indigenous kids, the nephews and uncles and aunties, grandmas, everybody. Tell your kids your skin looks beautiful, all dark and shit.
Just open your eyes.
But going back to the
open
topic,
your eye. That's fucked up.
I don't think that unpretty women are invisible because we all have our own view on what pretty is. Like I'm
But
pretty sure
So if she's not pretty to you, is she invisible to you?
To an extent.
No.
I think to an extent. Like if she's not pretty to you, it's like I don't know her, so I'm not gonna look at her. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if she's
true,
pretty,
yeah.
then you're like, oh wow, like I'm gonna go Josh Gonnie her.
Hey. Hey,
Right?
but I don't know though. Like I don't know. Haven't you guys ever just met some cool people? Like maybe there was no sexual attraction.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
So
what you're
then
saying.
they weren't invisible, right?
Well, I thought you were just looking at perception of how you just visualize people in general, like your visual perspective, not getting to know or letting them like their character or anything like that. I thought you were just looking at physical aspects.
But okay, so the people that you aren't physically attracted to and that you're cool with, how did you get to know them if they're unpretty to you, yet you still know them somehow? Like how do you get to know them?
I say, what's your clans? I don't know.
See, isn't that weird? Because if they were invisible, you wouldn't even have seen them, but somehow you're friends with them. So obviously they're not invisible.
I think maybe this is a weird question because if they're invisible, then how do we know that they were there?
So therefore, they have to be a.
Yeah. So is there like some invisible people just walking around? We don't see them.
Damn, that's why girls don't say hi to me sometimes and say hi to you guys.
Hey.
Damn.
Bro, who's the third guy on your podcast? We never see him. We just hear his voice.
So who the fuck is that?
Tell him to stand up. We can't see him on the video.
Fucked up.
Damn.
That's a true concept, I guess, in the sense of like, yeah, there's some people I don't really care for. They're invisible to me. So unless they're, I don't know, like unless they get part of my life, I don't know. Shit. Unless she buys me a beer, I don't know. What the fuck?
Yeah, but that goes back to the other thing is like, do you guys think that women overvalue themselves sometimes?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to judge them and say that, but some of my personal friends that I get in depth like conversation with is like they think women are insecure. I mean, I wouldn't say insecure in a negative way, but they're always thinking that men are thinking about them this way, so they have to perceive themselves in certain ways. And I think, and it's true for men too, in a certain extent, but we're not so caught up in that for us as men, which is, I think we deal with other issues like Delmar. You deal with like being tall, or me. Do I feel with like being big and being overweight or getting to the gym and like, how secure am I? I'm insecure if I'm overweight. I'm not feeling healthy, and I know myself. So that's my insecurity right there.
Yeah. I think what Kevin Samuel says, he's like, women are expecting all this stuff from the man, you know, make over six-figure income, tend to my needs and cater to me. Also, you know, be around for the kids, and then also, whatever, to spending time or whatever. But the man's like, all right, well, what are you gonna do for me? Oh, well, I'm gonna get an education, and I'm gonna be an independent woman, and I'm gonna, do this. Like the women aren't doing. They're supposed to be to earn a man like that. They're just expecting it, and they're overvaluing themselves. Like, what did you do to deserve that man that is going to do all that stuff?
I can see that because remember we touched on this topic just a little bit with Josh Gonnie and how we're saying that women over like the age of 30 expect a man to have to check all their boxes, but then men don't ask the same thing from Native women. Like I think we've all talked about, maybe not you, Adrian, but I know Hirsch and I have talked about our willingness to be with someone that has kids because that's the reality of dating women over 30.
I think honestly, it really comes down to, like Elbo was said it from the culture content. What does a male do? He's a provider and protector. So those concepts, checking the box for a woman, is there, and for a female, can she provide for us? Can she give some offsprings? Can she be a mother? Can she be a cook? Can she take care of the home? That's kind of like the natural man instinct for attraction to who they would get with, because that's how I would look at it. But in this society, they're looking at it from a different point of view. They're switching the roles of different male and female, and there's roles between there too as well. So for me, it's like, that's how I look at it personally. It's like, I'm going to be a provider and protector. So I understand her checking that box is like, do I make enough money? Am I going to provide? Am I going to protect her as a man? But as a female, like, I expect that same thing. Like, can she have kids for me? Can she provide can she cook? That's what, all my females in my household, like my relatives, they know how to cook, and that's just the cultural content. And that's just my personal view. It's like, you could take that out of the content.
So that's what you expect?
In a sense, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that she could cook, she could provide for the family, be the protector and the home provider in the home, but I'll still support her in that area too. It's just like she's going to support me in my professional. It could go either way too. I mean, if she's going to be professional and do that shit too, she's still going to have kids. So she's still, in that concept, she still needs to be a provider for me to have kids.
I get that. I guess from my perspective is, I have no problem with women having high standards because, I mean, it's their right, but I will say it's almost like a red flag or a turnoff, because if you value yourself this high, that's great. But if we start looking at your resume and it doesn't match up to the standard that you have for yourself, then it starts to become suspect. Then it's like, okay, well, why are you asking all these things if you're not, like, you don't have the same value, I guess.
Yeah, she's not on the same level as you. If you're going to put a bar at what they expect, but you
It's
have
not
to be
even
at that
like
same.
me. Like, she's not
But
even
no,
meeting her own standards
yeah,
of what
she
she's
has to
asking
be.
for.
Yeah, she has to be in the same level if they're gonna be picky and choosy like that. Like,
Yeah.
That's my. But I don't know, man. I watched this. I watched 2 episodes of it so far. So shout out. It's called Sex and Life on
Whoa,
Netflix.
how is it?
Dude, it's pretty cool. It's intense, and it gives a really good female's perspective of a woman who's she lived her life, as a party girl, got educated. She got Columbia University. She graduated. Then she wanted to settle down, but out of all the guys and girls she's been with, like, she's been through a lot.
Guys and girls she's been with?
Like,
Yeah,
sexually,
what the fuck?
and then she's a I guess she loves sex in some sense, but she settled down with the perfect guy that every girl wants, and he's really a good guy. He's perfect, but now she's having trauma. Now she has kids and whatnot, so she develops this journal that she's writing, and that's all I know right now. I watched the 2 episodes, but it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's good sex scenes in there, I guess, in some sense, but it's a good.
Dang,
it's
now
good.
you got me sold. I was watching Too Hot to Handle too, and there's nothing in there.
But yeah, check out Sex Live. It's on Netflix. I think it's number 2 in the United States as in regards to top 10. So,
all right, guys.
I'll give you guys more content of what we're discussing.
I think we found a serious potential new Neff for the pod in Josh Gonnie. So we'll see.
I thought he was an unk. Hold on.
Yeah, he's an unk.
He's straight up
more of an
unk, bro.
than
He ain't no
Neff,
Neff.
yeah.
Fuck.
That means I get to play the Neff if he comes on.
Dang, you would be the Nev. You're all the youngest.
Yeah.
Y'all ask uncle.
Hey, uncle.
Uncle, tell me this. Is it
Hey,
true?
hey, uncle, what should I say to this baddie?
Hey, Josh Gonnie would be
Hey.
definitely the good person to talk to. But what you got to do is you got to buy her a 6-pack. I don't know what he
Hey.
does. I don't know what his style is. We got to ask him what's his method, his approach, and how he gets these girls to come hang out with him.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to all the people that have been trying to tell the pod where to find the clips. I still don't see it. I mean, I still don't know.
Were people sending some stuff?
Yeah, they were like, how do you guys call yourselves unks if you don't know where the clip is? And we're like, well, you can't be Auntie's favorite if you don't know where that.
Hey, I
was at.
give a good perspective. I said it's up in your area, Delmar, so you got to find it. The northern portion of the motherland.
Here, I've been looking it down. Like I said, I've been looking in the Pinyon
Ugh.
area.
Don't go to Delcon.
Low Mountain.
All right, let's do shout outs. I'm done. Shit.
All right.
You guys, all right, I'll go first.
Shout out to the Suns, obviously.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good shit. Shout out to the Suns, man. We're looking good, man.
Suns in 4, baby.
You think
That'd be
so?
Crazy. It's looking like it, but
Yeah.
Bucks might get one.
I'm feeling Guinness is going to come back with a 40-point game. Guinness.
I feel like he might get a 40-point game, but will still win.
Yeah, he needs Tucker to pick it up if he's going to get that W. But
I
see them getting one.
I don't think they get one.
You don't think so?
Suns in 4. No.
I say 5.
They don't have any answers to like the guards.
I would like to see it in Game 5 because Game 5 will be in Phoenix. That's the only reason why I'm saying that too as well.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, to do it around a crowd.
Riot the streets right downtown.
Actually, yeah, brother. You know what? It's cheaper to go to a game in Milwaukee than it is to go in Phoenix. Tickets are cheaper.
Yeah, shout out.
So let's go to Milwaukee, boys.
Let's do it. Let's have the next pod in Milwaukee.
Hey, shout out to State Line. Still, whatever happened, it's still unclear, but just know that we support you, and you shouldn't have to apologize for cussing at a fucking concert.
Hey,
wait, they had to apologize?
Hey, we should bring that chick on the pod.
Meryl Lewis.
Which one?
Lewis.
Hey, Meryl Lewis, you should come on the pod. We'd love to hear your story.
Yeah, if anybody knows Meryl Lewis, or if you're listening, hit us up.
Meryl Lewis said, despite my behavior, I apologize. I did say a bad word to someone talking crap. So if that was you, I'm sorry. Next time, I'm bringing a generator or plan ahead on some type of power so we won't start late. Extra security for those that had disputes, and we got asked to end the show. Refunds, we had a sponsor, but as a manager of the band, I promise a free show in Lukachake or Chinle. I'll keep you posted. But all in all, I apologize on behalf of myself and the band. Jeanette's what she said.
That's a sincere apology. But you know what? The meme I liked the one where somebody says they took a picture of I think the main singer, and he says that Dusty line, I'm tired of all the smoke, tired of all the lights. It ain't me, man. I thought that shit was funny. Yeah.
Stay the hell out of country. Oh, I went to a George Strait show and he did that. He did a Dusty set.
Did he really?
Yeah, he really changed his name on the thing. It said Dusty.
He sang a lot of his Pure Country songs?
Yeah, that's when he did his Pure Country set. It's pretty cool. King George.
But, hey, speaking of George Strait, shout out to XMM, the Sirius. They have a special going on right now. I think it's 59, channel 59. They have George Strait specials, all his songs, and then he gives a little content behind every song that they play. I think it's a special that they're running for a while. So I was listening to that shit the other day. I thought that was bad because I'm a huge George Strait fan. So shout out to them.
Shout out to George Strait.
All right, guys, let's call it. Next episode, we're going to be talking about how betas ruin relationships for women.
Beta ruins relationships.
We're going to talk about how these betas are out here telling on their male counterparts who are cheating. And they go to their lady and they be like, "Hey, guess what? I heard your man was cheating with some chick."
That's fucked up.
You think that's fucked up, Hirsch?
Yeah, I mean, we get into the next topic,
Yeah,
but
we'll get into that.
That's
think it-
dirty macking.
Dirty
Yeah,
Mac.
I think it's fucked up.
Because he wants to get in those.
Yeah,
those pennies, yeah.
he's trying to like sabotage you just so that he can get some.
Hey, but to
There
give you guys the audience, we're 2 weeks we're gonna be in Vegas. We're gonna do a live show there. You think we
Yeah, we
should?
got to figure that out.
Yeah, let's test the YouTube sometime this week or next week.
All right. But shout out to the zip lines there, man. That's fucked up that their weight limit's 300. So I'm really trying to lose some weight. So I gotta go to the
So
weight
you-
room, fellas.
Just tell him you're less than that.
Well, I'm
Or do they
thinking
weigh
like
you?
if anybody knows the zip line at the link and in the old downtown, let me know if they actually weigh you when you get in the fucking zip line, because I think it's between 275 and 300 is the weight limit. If you're in that area, they caution you to. I'm like, damn, I'm in that area. I'm not saying I'm 300, but I'm in 275 and 300 weight.
And also, we're coming up on to episode 100, so we're gonna do another listener episode on episode 100. So if you're interested in being a part of that, let us know. We'll set everything up, and you can come kick it with the unks.
For sure. So everybody have a great week. Hit us
Shout
up
out-
in the DMs if you got any shout outs or
Shout out
Hopefully
any
by-
suggestions.
Hopefully
Shout out-
by next time this week, Suns will have closed out the series.
Oh yeah. So we'd be celebrating during that time.
Yeah.
One last shout out to Josh Gonnie. Appreciate you coming on. I think we have a new unk to invite every once in a while.
Yeah, shout out to Josh Gonnie. Shout out to all of our contributors, J-Man. Shout out to Dom Joseph. Shout out to Sacred Auntie,
Man.
Brett. All the
Oh,
people
yeah.
that
What
helped
happened
us.
to Britt?
along the way.
Shit, I haven't heard from Britt in a while. We miss you, Britt.
Shout out to Cora.
Why?
think-
Just kidding.
Who? Hey, just teasing Cora. Fuck.
Check out her podcast, Approach the Bench.
Does she really?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even think she listens to our podcast.
No, she doesn't. So I think Josh Gonnie wants to do a cat. Never mind. I
Yeah.
can't say
Hey,
that shit.
Josh, you should hit up Cora.
Yeah, hit Cora's DMs.
Do a casting couch with her.
Hey.
Hey! Oh,
like,
don't do
hey.
that. No.
All right, I'm done. I gotta go, fellas. I gotta go
Alright.
to the gym. All
See
right,
you guys.
Say-
peace.